Where the sky burns red and the dirt blows wide, where sunscreen fails and shame can't hide. There's a stream going live in the midday heat, where failure's funny and defeat's a treat. It's called Lolcow, what's the anecdote, hold back. Shark mouth falls flat and we cut no slack. Grim's got the rope, the chat's got the cheer, and the cow gets clowned for the whole world to hear. Lolcow, what's it falls the show, where shark mouth moves and the footage flows. Grim stands grinning as the mess unfolds, stacking clips for the highlight rolls. He slipped in paint and lost a shoe, shaved his head in full view, took a pie and called it fame. We just call it Thursday's game. He said, I'm built for this, then fell off screen, tripped on his mic and spilled baked beans. Tried to dance in boots too tight, knocked over gear and blamed the light. He once got stuck in a kiddie cart, now the clip's got a watermark. I watched him fail and laughed out loud, cause that's the joy of streaming proud. He said, I'm built for this, then fell off screen, tripped on his mic and spilled baked beans. Trying to dance in boots too tight, knocked over gear and blamed the lights. He once got stuck in a kiddie cart, now that clip's got a watermark. I watched him fail and laughed out loud, cause that's the joy of streaming proud. This is Lolcow, what's he pride on pause, where shame gets cheers and breaks get applause. Grim leads the show with a wink and nod, while Shark Mouth suffers and Jack hits God. He wore a wig just for a bet, slipped again, you ain't seen nothing yet. It ain't cruel when it's all in fun, it's content, mate, look what he's done. Tape him up, push him in, Shark Mouth grins and breaks again. Grim just laughs, no shame to fake, this cow's for real, he's built to break. He wore a wig just for a bet, slipped again, you ain't seen nothing yet. It ain't cruel when it's all in fun, it's content, mate, look what he's done. Tape him up, push him in, Shark Mouth grins and breaks again. Grim just laughs, no shame to fake, this cow's for real, he's built to break. From wig to bin to busted light, he's back each week to lose the fight. It ain't a show, it's barely saying, but it's Lolcow, we'll see, and it's entertainment.
Live from Melbourne, Australia, it's Lolcow Live at the ungodly hour of midday in the USA, which is 2 a.m. in Australia. I'm very, very angry about that. With me, with not his camera on for some reason, is my co-host, Tech Protect. How are you, sir?
Yeah. Doing great, doing fantastic. We just got back into town like a couple hours ago, maybe 3 hours ago. We are on no sleep for 74 hours. We're fucking killing it, boys.
Okay. Wait, is that like in everyone's future at some point as a co-host?
No, just mine. When you produce for one of the most fucking chaotic people on the internet, right? You host one of his shows and another thing off platform, dude, you get no bed at all. But that's not you. We're just doing this Lolcow Ozzy with Shock Mouse and Tech Protect, the duo you've seen for a hot minute last month, and now for a stinky one this one. Are you excited for our stinky month of return to the tryouts?
No, tryouts are done. This is it. It's over. It's over.
This is
okay.
This is the tryout.
No, no, it's not. It's done. Chat, I've raised Tech Protect's audio as loud as I can. I think he's still setting up.
Yeah,
Sorry,
I just got in, so it's...
Not on me, folks. I turned his audio up all the way. Mitch is sabotaging Tech by turning down his audio. No, I am not. Now, I've been thinking about this. I've been thinking about the tryouts, right? When you and I were both trying out for this thing. So I compare the show, right? Do you know Star Wars?
I've never seen. I've seen Rogue One as like a Star Wars movie. That's it. And then like
Okay,
I've
that's
played
all right.
the video game.
Well, there's this thing in Star Wars called the Darksaber. It's like the Excalibur. And basically, whoever's holding it is the owner. And in order to become the owner of it, you have to defeat the owner, and then you're the owner, right? So when we tried out, Rastov was the owner of Lolcow Aussie. He was the last one standing, right? He was in the chat going, oh god, he's talking about Star Wars. Yes! Yes, everything can be related to Star Wars. All right, so Rastov was the owner. He then basically leaves, and then Grim and I became co-owners of this. Well, not owners, sorry. Like, showrunners. Okay, that's a better name, because we don't technically own it.
Yeah.
Right? Now Grim's gone, but I remained, which makes me the head honcho, and then you've come along, and you have not defeated me, my friend. So really, what I'm saying is, welcome, buddy. Welcome. Do you like it? Do you like it in my house?
That's unfortunate, Mitch. You think this is your show?
That's what I'm saying. I think by default it just accidentally, kind of like how Jimmy Fallon became host of the Tonight Show. Like he didn't really do anything to earn it. There was just a couple of people that got like one guy got knifed, and then the guy that knifed him quit, and then they're like, "Who we got? Oh fuck, we got Jimmy Fallon. I guess he's the host now." And Jimmy's like, "What? Really? Wow! Oh guys, I'm so excited."
Tonight Show? Is that real?
Yeah, the Tonight Show. You don't have that? Wait, is he not on that anymore?
Yeah, I didn't know that was a Is that the history of how he got the fucking show?
Yes. Yeah. So Jay Leno had the Tonight Show. He retires. Conan takes over. But then Jay Leno's like, oh, I don't want to retire. So he comes back, knifes Conan. But then like 2 years later, Jay's like, okay, I'm ready to retire. But they got rid of Conan. So then they were like, oh, well, we have Jimmy Fallon who's been hosting The Late Show for like 2 years. Like, he just accidentally got the Tonight Show. And that's what I'm saying this is. I'm not saying I earned it. I'm saying I accidentally got it. Broccoli Master with 2. I love Smush Face and Poop Fingers together. Thank you for the 2. Sorry, what were you saying, Tech?
I think you've earned it, Shock Mouse.
Oh.
I think it's well deserved.
Thank you. Are you purposely doing this just to test me how I go on my own? By, like, not being near the microphone?
No, I couldn't be. That'd be awful.
That'd
be so mean of me.
Sterling says, smelliest do on the LCU. K-Bear Mama says to Eva, hope he can get some rest with the new time change. Nope. No rest for the wicked. This is gonna fuck both of us. Someone else earlier, sorry, I can't remember the name, said at the beginning I saw, I hope to see Mitch you animate an intro with your co-host. That's not happening now. Because by the time I'd finish it, Keem might change his mind again. And change it, and then it'll be redundant. So there's just no point. I love how Shockmouth's Jimmy Fallon impression is just Tech Protect's vocal inflection. even though I wasn't comparing him to Jimmy Fallon, I was comparing myself to that fucking guy who failed upwards. Poker Gaga says, Mitch, Keem is putting me in charge next week. The fuck he is.
No shot he is.
So this change got...
Gaga's our...
Sorry?
I'd go for Poker Gaga being the manager.
Yeah.
I'm a fan of the Poker Gaga.
Denny DeLato, I'm sorry, Shockmouth, but Test Boys need to be together. That's Grim and Nightmare, I assume.
Yeah.
I was 99% sure. I just wanted to double check. See, I'm learning. I'm getting to know everything. I spent, I said this to the other guy who, hey, drama alert with the 20, quit crying. This cast is better for Aussie. No, I'm going to cry all I want because this got dropped on me literally 30 seconds before the last episode aired 12 hours ago. This got dropped on me 12 hours ago, so had no time. This was tomorrow for you guys in America. This is still the same day for me. I'm losing it. Eva says $50 for every time I wake up. Nope. Replace Smash Mouth with Sweet Tea. What, do you want to kill this show, Joji? Discord link doesn't... that's above my pay grade, the Discord link. I think maybe, hopefully, Tech, can you sort that? You're the tech guy.
Yeah, you can put in a request on the website. Just put a support ticket in, and they'll get back to you. The mods are very active on that.
So, was this your plan, Tech Protect?
Well, I like shock mouths.
Bullshit.
Fuck what every other host has said about you. About the...
What did they say?
how you sound and the possible way you smell. I don't think that's important at all. I think
Okay,
we
first
should
of all,
give you a shot.
I sound like this because I was born here, okay? I can't help that. Second, I just
Yeah,
had a shower, hence I'm in this beautiful onesie my mother bought me because she loves me. And she brought down recently when she visited.
Oh,
Yeah. We love. Oh, that's the thing. We got so with what happened on the first episode, we got so fucked in the head. We were like, oh fuck, what do we do? Now that you're co-host, I can bring this up with you because you probably don't know. I
yeah.
did record when my mum came down to visit last week. I did record her reaction. I've yet to edit it, so I can't release it today. But because I've been thinking, like, what do we do with this? What do we do with this content? Because she gets mad a little bit, but like she's like mad but not surprised. Like,
Yeah. That sounds good. Maybe I'll bring my mom on camera soon. If
really?
you
Oh, my mom's she's not on camera. You can't see her in the video. You can just hear
yeah, no,
her.
my mom's been cremated, so she's just ashes.
Oh, oh, fuck. Sorry.
Yeah, be like a
Oh.
little group therapy session or whatever.
Oh man, I feel so bad.
No.
I'm sorry.
Nah, dude,
Bring it
it's whatever. Like she's been dead for a hot minute.
Hot minute? Is that a long time or
Yeah,
a
yeah,
short time?
Well, no, because it was the speedy cremation, so it's 1 hot minute.
Uh.
You know,
Oh.
they do it quick.
Dude. I'm sorry. I'm so YouTube brain that I saw the dono and then my brain just went, okay, wait for a break in the in the conversation to read the dono. But then the other part of the brain was like, dude, very serious topic. You can't just go read fucking dono as like Tech is pouring his heart and soul out. I apologize, dude, but I'm gonna read this.
Honest to God, it's not even an issue.
I'm gonna read this dono though. Poker Gaga with a $9.99. I can do it, Smash. I'm actually excited to be able to manage y'all. We will take this show to the stratosphere. I hate that Rastov has not been on the show all month, and yet he's tarnished my name. To the I think it's unrecoverable. I think I'll be known for that forever. Glam Mayhem says,
so.
"Isn't Zeta supposed to be here?" She is. The intern is supposed to be here, but she's not. So I guess she's fired.
What do you think Zeta was going to be doing on here, if anything?
What did she do last time? What I remember she did last time, she sat there and just threw mud at everyone, mostly me. Maybe that's why she was brought in here to intern.
Oh, we have Jaffe in waiting. By the way, I'm going to switch over to my PC and we're going to see if this works.
All right, do you want to bring Jaffe in?
Yeah.
Oh, you did it. Okay, no worries. Hey, Jaffe.
Well, what's up, fellas? I'm testing all my shit,
Oh, you're still testing.
and I can't talk. I'm still kind of, No. I'm here. I just wanted to make sure it all comes up, and it kind of is working. There you go. You see my fake brick wall in the background.
Oh, are you using Aussie as a fucking testing ground for your stream?
No. I was calling because I was like, am I losing my fucking mind? Which the answer is probably yes, but because I saw Tech on Aussie, and I'm like, isn't this the time you guys do the other show? Isn't this the test show? And now I'm like, what the fuck? Am I still high from the other night? I don't know. What is happening?
Well, the amazing, wonderful Mr. Keemstar thought it, prudent. Oh fuck, should I use the word prudent, or maybe I should use sadistic?
What does the word
Anyways,
prudent mean?
She thought.
Are you like are you broadcasting from like a furniture store that has like a little set made up of what you can buy all the pieces?
That looks like my mom's bedroom, actually.
It's the guest bedroom at the house. You should visit more often, Jaffe. You never come to my house. I always go to yours.
Move your hands. That doesn't make any sense.
That was pretty good.
But who would choose that as a background? It looks like you're like some 40-year-old woman who writes porn under a fake name and makes a lot of money and lives by yourself. What is that?
I told you that in confidence, Jaffe. What the fuck are you telling the world for?
Jaff,
anyway, I was just like, why are you here?
Jaff, is your microphone like selected correctly?
It sounds like you're speaking through your webcam, Jeff.
Yeah, because it's very quiet, and I've got you up 200%.
Un momento, por favor. That's
While you're doing that, Rastov with the 16 says, well, 16.99. Sorry to rip you off a cent. Now that Tech is here, I know the show won't die. Where the heck is Zeta? Yeah, she's fired. She's gone.
Yeah, she's gone.
So you're saying my microphone's real quiet?
So how did
It's your
the
webcam mic that's being
how did the
pulled in.
Madhouse stream go, guys?
Terrible.
It was fantastic.
Is that any better?
It's like that meme of, are you guys friends? No, yes.
Yeah.
Is that audio any better?
It's the same.
No, it's still your webcam.
It's not my webcam. Okay, that's what I was trying to figure
No,
out.
I promise you it is your webcam. You have to uninstall whatever software tool you were using for the phone call thing, and then that'll fix your shit.
I did all that, but that's fine. We'll talk about it.
Welcome to Aussie, where we are the testing ground for other shows.
Well,
That
I
really
thought
should
it
be the
was
job of
called
Lolcow Test.
That's why I was calling. I thought it was test, and I
This is
figured
not
when
test.
Tech set the...
Do I look?
Now I know.
Does this look like test? Do I look like test?
You look
this
like
point-
someone's test.
I
At
look
this
like
point on
I
this
look like an
network, I
animal that
can't
was
tell you.
tested on, maybe, but I'm not Lolcow Test.
Yeah.
His mic is from the 1920s. Yeah,
My mic
back
is
when
a
like
great
they used a
fucking mic,
shoe.
but, you know,
Yeah.
I will murder everybody.
Oh no, I think they used a spoon actually. They used a spoon and a little dish that you're talking to.
Would you mind
where
if
were
I
we?
hung on your show for a few more minutes while you guys talk, so I can figure out what the fuck is going on?
Yeah, let's just fucking do
How
shit
about
for
that?
you.
How about
Oh,
that?
that's way
that's
better.
fine.
Whoa, okay.
Yeah, and you're very
Well,
loud. You're not
Yeah, I'm
your
very low. Let me turn myself down, you guys. You guys are knuckleheads.
Yeah, you are.
Is that better?
Yeah.
How about now?
lower. Lower.
The
Lower,
levels
lower,
are fine.
lower,
It's
lower,
just that
lower,
you
lower?
sound like you're being blasted into the stratosphere.
Yeah,
Okay, is
you're
that,
like
is
boosted.
that better? Okay, is that better now?
Yeah, that's perfect.
It's better.
I can
That's
turn
great.
it down. It's better there? Okay.
Go down like 6%.
Okay, how is that? Is that acceptable?
Tech, are
That's
you looking
great.
at the
That's
levels in
fantastic.
OBS? Are you looking at the levels in OBS?
I'm doing it off vibes. What are you doing it off of?
I'm doing it off
Levels?
like scientific
You a
equipment
Pokemon?
called
Fucking-
OBS.
Yeah, sure. OBS, the
Okay.
science equipment.
Not that I am in any position to have any opinion of anything, at least for about a day, given how disastrous, although it was actually pretty good, but disastrous the ghost hunt was. But I would say though, like I'm looking at your chat right now, and someone is saying it's on Mitch's end. I don't know who Mitch is. Is that you?
No,
both
that's
are
me,
low.
sir.
Okay.
But
Okay, it says both are low, Tech and Jaffe. There really should be an engineer for all these fucking shows. That
yeah. Now
because
that doesn't mean that you guys are low. That could just mean I'm too high. So I've turned myself down
that
in OBS.
right, that's what I'm saying. It's people are always
But
bitching
you
about
were low
sound on
before.
this.
You were low before.
Oh yeah,
for me.
absolutely.
Oh, we got $3.99 from Ketlin, and it's a sticker that says "for you." That's my
Aw.
girlfriend.
Aw.
That's my
Aw.
baby. That's my
Yeah.
daughter.
Thank you, Ketlin.
I was, yeah. the
Thank
baby
you.
girl.
Rename this show Lolcow
Um,
Tech Support and have the other host call in to make sure that their settings are okay. Wow. Oh,
You goddamn right.
I regret wearing this onesie now. I'm getting too hot, but I can't take it off because I've got just pants on.
You should do the.
Do
should
you
do the
do you get
cockroach
discounts?
song.
Oh no, do you get discounts for using less fabric on like your clothing?
Why? Why would I get a discount?
Because you're like 5 foot. Like they just like they save so much square inches of
Well,
of fabric.
It is like a blanket. I don't know what size it is. I didn't buy it.
Your
All right.
mama got it for you, right?
20 minutes
All right, well,
into the
I was-
show, and we got it going good now.
I was only calling in. I'll leave you guys to do your show. I just wanted to make sure we're still on for a Madhouse. I'll stay if you want me, but I don't want to derail your show.
No, it's fine.
Um,
I don't want to derail your show, but let's figure out my audio settings while we're on here.
Well, I thought I had figured it out. I was only calling because I'm like, what the fuck is going on? Why is Aussie on at 9? So Tech, we are still doing a Madhouse at 11, as far as you know.
Yeah. Although, by the way, just a heads up, I got like no sleep, so I've been awake since the beginning of the Sunday stream. So
All right, well, why
I'm
don't you
doing your
sleep?
show, and
No,
then
no,
I'm
no.
passing out.
Do not do my show. Do not do our show. Go take it.
Why?
Because you're tired. I can bring other people in. I have got tons.
Nah, we'll be there, and then I'll pass out. Sorry, you pay me.
Okay, up to you guys. I can bring.
Ozzy in the chat is saying kick him.
That wasn't
Aren't
me.
you
Jaffe.
Lolcow? Aren't you
wasn't
guys
me.
Lolcow Aussie?
I have access to it, but it wasn't me. Who the hell was that just popped up for a second? Nightmare.
Is that Nightmare?
I was only calling though because something weird happened this morning. I left Ghost Hunt feeling like, okay, it's all bullshit. It's all bullshit. I was depressed. I was disappointed. Something happened at my house before I left, and something happened this morning when I was back. And I'll save it for the show, but I'm pretty. Now I'm back on the goddamn fence, which sucks. Which I guess is the point. Anyway, okay. I will leave. I will stay. I don't need someone to host. I'm hosting, but if you would like to co-host, we would love to have you.
I'll
Absolutely.
co-host with Tech and get some sleep. That's no worries at all. You
So
just
how
need to let
come
me
you
know
don't
if
have a
I need to
co-host?
host.
Me?
Nightmare.
you
You're,
talking to?
happening?
you're 5 minutes late, Nightmare, with that test logo because we were testing a lot of shit 5 minutes ago.
What
We
are you on
could have
about?
really used your help.
Jaffe came in here to do fucking tech support on his fucking microphone.
It's not why I came here. I came here
You
because I'm
said
like, am
that
I
as you
living in a
called
fucking?
in.
It was called charming sarcasm, Smash Mouth.
Will
Yeah.
okay. Jaffe, I'm more
Shock.
than happy to help you. Whatever you know that. Will I need
Always.
to host the actual show?
Are you? Who are you talking? Are you talking to me?
Jaffe, you.
Yeah.
Does he need to run OBS? Yes or no for Madhouse?
Of course. No. Of course not. I got everything. If you want to host, I thought you meant like you want to come and talk about Ghost and shit. We'd love to have you as always.
No, I just heard on test that you were like telling Tech Protect to sleep, and he's like, I want to help out, and I was like, oh well, okay, that's no way.
Oh, I don't need any technical help or anything. I'm back home. Everything's set back up. I meant in terms of if he's tired, then just go to sleep, Tech. I've run my own shows for 10 years. Don't worry about it.
We'll see how I feel. You know how it is. I might hop on, I might not. We'll see. I think I will.
All right.
Okay, just let me know.
Okay.
I'll hop
Bunny
along.
Button. Bunny Button's so mad at me. I see her in your chat right now. Because
They had a
I
spat.
She says,
We did
Jessica,
not have a
I
spat.
stayed in room 11 by myself last night. Not a damn thing happened. Is that
so I
what
assume
you're talking
Bunny's at the airport because last night, Bunny doesn't like crowds and stuff, and Tech was like, you need to go back to Old Town. And I got home and I just crashed out, and Bunny's like, you're not coming back. And I'm like, she's probably right. But I got up around 8:45 and I'm like, fuck it, I'm not gonna give up. I'm gonna go there and I'm gonna take Bunny to the graveyard and we're gonna go back to the Whaley house and pay for that. You want to do everything But I'm just like, the internet's so bad live that what's the point? So I didn't, and then I fell back asleep. But I hope she's at the airport and I hope she's all good. But she said she stayed in the haunted room. That haunted room was bullshit. But what happened
Nothing
this morning?
happened.
Gee, I'm
nothing
so
happened
shocked.
there. But okay, I'm going to talk about it later because I was very depressed and very sad. Not because I expected any and everything to happen, but I kind of drank a little bit of the Kool-Aid leading up to the event with the research we were doing and stuff, and watching other people's videos. And I was bummed yesterday because the tech didn't work.
All right, well, we appreciate it, Jaffe.
Thanks, Jaffe.
It was fun having
Thanks.
you here.
Yeah. A lot of fun. Okay, bye. I don't think he's gonna go. Oh no, you dragged him. No, I nearly dragged myself. I went to click Jaffe, but you moved him, so I was like dragging myself, and I nearly was isolated from you. So you're all set up now.
Banging the
That's
chest
good.
says, who the
honest
fuck
to
is
God,
that guy?
Your room, honest to God, looks like my mum's room, and I'm scared you stole a picture of her old bedroom and used it as.
I just looked up. I really looked up classy Australian bedroom, like interior design. This is what came up. So I was like, fuck it,
Wait,
we'll do
did
it.
you for real?
I'm on Aussie now.
Did you
Yeah,
for
this is
real?
like the Aussie
it-
classy bedroom.
It's perfect. That's exactly what they look like. That's
I'm gonna feel like the MILFs in your area.
Mm. Oh,
Hmm.
Jaffe's fucking dialed back in. He hung up, and then he fucking dialed back into member waiting. Just ignore him. So, how much influence did you have over this change?
None at all, dude. I had no idea.
Mm.
Dude, I don't run things here, dude. I'm just like I'm a little guy.
Because you're pulling that card again. I'm just a little guy, guys. Yeah, I'm just a little guy. Because this just soon as I got told it was gonna be with you, I was like, it's like fucking when Jerry's like Newman. That's how I feel like our dynamic is. It's Jerry and Newman. You're obviously the Newman because I found out watching the stream you're fatter than me.
Dude, I am fat. But
I
I'm
didn't
also
know.
looking up who the fuck is Jerry and Newman.
Are you serious? You don't watch Seinfeld?
Why would I watch Seinfeld?
Because it's an amazing classic show.
It went off the air the year after I was born. What the fuck am I going to be watching some show from the past for? Riveting commentary at the schoolyard. Hey, fellow kids, did you watch the Seinfeld episode 9 years ago?
That's what
Fuck
we
you
said in
mean?
school. Am I that old?
You're that old, dude. I'm Gen Z. You're like Gen expired.
No, I'm
Yeah, I
millennial.
mean,
Except we're old
you're what,
now.
like you're 38?
Not yet. I'm gonna get there.
37.
But the thing is, you're gonna get there too. Not as quick as I am, but it will happen to you. And there's a point in your life, and it happened to me at around the age of 31, 32, when I realized, oh, shit, this isn't slowing down. I'm gonna be 40 one day, and that just terrified me. David Jaffe with a 5. I didn't dial back in. Tech dragged me into some room, and I'm too uninterested in this show to adjust it. Milkers forever. Okay, thanks.
This fucking dickhead, dude.
Why is it called Milkers and not the Golden Girls, Lolcow? Because that's what it's like. It's a bunch of old women.
Maybe. Do you like that show?
I don't watch. Milkers, I think, is the only Lolcow show I haven't really watched.
Oh, don't start, dude. It's my least favorite thing to watch on the fucking network. That's me personally. I mean, the fucking drama is always so fucking cringe, and then I don't like the history of who like some of those people are. So it's not for me.
Grifterfest with the 2 says Seinfeld is one of the worst shows to ever exist. Fuck you. Fuck you. You don't know what you're talking about. And that's when I knew Eva was like the one, because she's like the first woman I've dated that likes Seinfeld. The rest of them like, I didn't like that. Eva, if you're watching too, can you please put a vape of some kind by the door? Because I just saw Tech Protect have a puff of his, and now I really want one.
Oh, dude, the nicotine's so good right now. You don't even know. Oh, do you do menthol or non-menthol?
I don't know. With cigarettes, I preferred menthol, but they stopped selling those, and I'm trying to quit cigarettes.
They have menthol vapes, and they're fucking fantastic.
I didn't know they did. I thought they're just flavors. I'm going to do a poll about Seinfeld. Do you enjoy Seinfeld? And I want to find out how much of you suck. Michelangelo, Seinfeld is awesome. Terrible. The worst person you know just made a good point. Eva says, not my vape. Yes, your vape. I'm making demands. Or I'm going to
That's
fucking...
hilarious.
Oh, she's put it at the door. Take the wheel. Jesus.
Yeah, my girl does the same thing, dog. I am a very like organized individual, right? And I'll keep my vape in a specific spot, and I'll keep it charged, and I'll keep all my stuff where it wants to be. And my fucking girlfriend will be like, "Oh, can I use your vape?" And then it's gone forever, and then I have to open up a new one. And then she's like, "Can I get that one too?" And she has like 5 running vapes, and I have like just the one.
I didn't just show my balls today.
If you were wearing no pants, we wouldn't be able to see it anyway, so you're good.
Okay, I do have pants. They're just very small pants, and I just get scared. That's all. I'm just a scared little guy.
Oh, you have small little pants?
Yeah.
Small wee little shorts?
I got small little pants. Mitch has skinny ankles. Thank you, Pecan. I have skinny everything. Skinny ankles, skinny legs. It's just my gut and my neck. Everything else, arms, fucking skinny as. It's so weird. It just all goes to my gut and neck.
Yeah, you're proportioned like a Lego minifig. You know, you get that fucking box torso, and then just like these little arms.
Yeah. Hang on.
Yeah.
You talk. I want to suck this so bad. That's a clip.
Oh, suck on it. Suck on it so good. Yeah, Mitch. You didn't inhale it hard enough. It's supposed to go into your lungs.
It went in. Trust me. Miss. How do I say that name? Misanthrope Man. Oh, I'm watching the replay.
Misanthrope Man.
Over. And no balls. Okay, excellent. Sorry, what was
I'm also gonna watch it now. Is there balls? I'm checking.
There's no balls. There's no balls.
Holy shit, you look like a hobbit. What the
Told
fuck? I'm
you,
looking
I'm
at you like
5'4".
walk over there.
I'm 5'4".
No, you're not 5'4". No, you're like 5'1". No shot.
Billy the Fridge in chat says Mitch is built like an anime goblin. Wait, Eva says in quotes, it went in. Quote, ladies. What do you mean? When I said the vape, it went in.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's never heard that.
Do you know that what's her fucking name now? Sweet Tea. You know Sweet Tea's favorite porn ever is called Goblin Cave, and it's a
Why do I need to know
gay
that?
hentai. Did
Why
you
do
know
I-
that?
Why I didn't, and I didn't need to.
She's a huge fan of gay goblin love. And I think if you're looking like a goblin, maybe we can get some money out of her. We do our own little production.
You'll
Goblin
have to
Cave.
ask my manager. Pecan says Mitch looks like a Jawa in that hoodie.
Yeah, so the Jawas are the fucking the sand
No, they're not-
guys that
they're
steal the robots.
They're not the sand people, but they're the sand little people. They wear the
Who are
hoods.
the, who are the sand people? Oh, the sand people are the ones that wear the fucking. Oh, I can't say. I don't know if I can say that either. Were they racist on Star Wars? Is that what that is?
Dude,
And they were like,
have you
the
watched
sand
Star
people
Wars?
have the turbans.
Watch Star Wars, and especially the prequels, Episode 1 especially. It's so racist. Like, the aliens are Asian, Watto is Jewish. It's super racist. And then in the second movie, he doubles down and gives
Darth
Watto
Vader,
this
right?
little hat that looks like a yarmulke.
No.
Yeah.
I saw this meme that's like Watto at a retirement home when he gets like fucking, ancient. He's like, I used to own Darth Vader. That's real, right? That's canon.
No, I think
Yeah.
that was I think I know the comic that you're talking about. It's like, I owned Darth Vader one time. Like, that's nice, old man. Let's get you back
Yeah.
to the home.
I mean, that's technically what he can say, right? Like, I
Yeah.
owned fucking Darth Vader as a, he was my fucking bitch
I
once upon
owned
a
him.
time.
I owned him, and I owned his mother. I let him go because I'm good, but I kept the mother, and then I sold the mother for a very reasonable price. I heard he
Ah,
freed her and
shit.
married her.
People are asking Billy how he's feeling. Yeah, Billy, are you okay? We talked a little bit during the fucking shit stream, whatever that was, haunted house thing. And you were like, "Oh, I can make it still if you need me. I can come down." And I was like, "Nah, dude. If you're not feeling it, if you're still sick, just get that rest in. I hope you're doing okay. Please type in the chat." And he says, "I might getting ready to travel home, dude. Fuck. Would you ever wear a poop bag?
Was this a question to the room? Was
For
this
you?
a poop bag? Like, you
Yeah.
know, those like
Yeah.
what do they call it? The bags.
Colostomies, yeah.
Colostomy bag, yeah. I mean, if I had to,
Yeah.
I guess, like, if I literally had no choice, I'd rather wear a bag than shit on the floor. But would
But
I
what
wear
if-
one for
what
fun?
if
No.
Yeah, what if a colostomy bag is just like so much easier? Like, what's the wiping look like on a colostomy bag?
Oh, dude, I don't know. I don't know, dude. It's honestly not something I've thought about. Rastov says, Billy, come back. I don't want to roast rewind donors again. Dude, you gotta roast donors on everything. I saw that on live today. He's got to
Yeah, rest off. If he's awake here, he can come in now and roast our donos.
yeah. It's
Yeah,
like
rest off.
4:30 in the morning where he is now. He should totally come in. I was saying this
Dude,
on the
fuck.
last episode, but I've got a new co-host now, so I think I'm allowed to repeat it. And new viewers as well, because new time slot. I was getting shit the other day because apparently I didn't roast this guy called Pirate well enough because I didn't want to. I didn't care too much for him. So I was like, I don't know. I was like, I know nothing about you, dude. So I was just making fun of his backdrop because that's all I fucking had on me. Right? Then
Yeah,
Rastov,
Pirate's
big
a-
dog, on the main show is ordered to roast everybody, and he sucked. And he's like, "Oh, I don't want to. I'm so nice. I'm so nice. I don't want to."
Fucking Rastov.
The,
You saw the shit he said to me on Rewind?
what did he say to you on Rewind?
He said, "I'm pretty sure that you fucking scammed the audience, Tech Protect. You made the fucking live stream fail on purpose." Like, what a fucking dickhead. I don't know if you'll know. I saved Rastov once upon a time. I don't know if it was entirely me, but when he was like, "I'm gonna quit," I was like the first person in his DMs talking him like out of it. It was like talking a man off the ledge. He was like, "Twiggy's too mean. Twiggy makes me so fucking sad, dude. I can't fucking." I was like, "Well, dude, you have the talent. Twiggy's just a dickhead, and they're donating for you. They're not here to support him." He's like, "Nah, they love him so much more." And
You were later
his mind
proved
was
right.
just like, he was so bent into thinking like Twiggy is the show, and everyone's fucking loving Twiggy at fucking at Fat Camp. He was like, I think I'm done, right? We talk what, like fucking 2 hours, 3 hours, Rostov, fucking into the night. And you were just like, I'm out of here. I feel like I'm gonna have to deal with fucking shock mouths a couple times this month.
Huh?
How are you feeling, shock mouths? Do you think this do you think you're out of your little woes of not being confident about the show?
I'm getting there. All I was doing last month, I was just voicing concerns about burnout, but I'm fine now. I don't think I'm gonna burn out, okay? As long as I get, like, we had, like, a day or two last weekend where we didn't stream, but I was still in the Discord, and I didn't feel like I was forced to. It was literally like, I'm sitting down, I'm on my phone, and what do I do when I'm on my phone? I look at everything. And I know where to look now, and it's fine. I'm fine. I just voice concerns. I've learned not to voice concerns in this universe because everyone will pounce on it and fucking eat you like hyenas. Which is, they are like vultures on 4 legs. That's what I called you. What was I gonna say? Fuck.
You're confident now.
Yes, confident now. Very. I plan on
You-
being here for a long time. It's just that I don't know, like, it could change at any moment, and it's not up to me. So.
Do you think
But I
think
hope
you've
it doesn't
won the audience over?
We have a love-hate relationship. Like, they'll hate me, but then, like, I'll save it, and they love me. Like, when they thought I was a bitch. They thought I was being a whiny bitch. And so I turned up the next day in my alter ego and was like, listen, I'm a woman. And I always have, I guess I realized I have been because I've been a bitch. You put that poll up, didn't you? Thanks.
Oh yeah.
Thanks, buddy. Now I'm gonna feel really bad if I don't win it.
Well, you got support here. Look, Jump Cut Drama says I always loved Mitch.
Oh, thanks.
I see Jump Cut in a lot of these chats, and he's a big supporter of the community. Right? He's always at every fucking live stream, or most of them at least. Michelangelo says vote no, guys.
Beavers
you have fans.
McWood says, I, for one, can't wait to... He says want, but I think he means wait. He's a little bit retarded, this guy, so we got to be patient. I, for one, can't wait to see this confidence crumble.
Rastov says, please vote yes. I have it on good authority. He owns rope.
Oh, well, I don't own rope,
Jesus.
but I used to do live streams all the time for sport, which required me to have a 20-meter long extension cable. I'm not saying it's rope. However, you can use your imagination, right? I'm not saying, I wouldn't do it. I would never do it. I'm just saying I have it. So
I'm not saying you would do it, but you're like, I think you're like the most easily hung person, but not in the dick. I mean, like, you're short enough that any chair would work. You know, there's no clearance issue for your feet to miss the floor. Shit.
I just have to sit on the kitchen counter and just do it.
Oh fuck, dude.
Oh.
Jethro says I voted no.
Fuck you. Glock loaded. I was glad to see Shockmouth do the show. Oh, thanks. Wait, what are they putting ones in chat for? One in chat for Beavers.
Billy says
Billy said one in chat for Beavers. What do you mean for Beavers?
What is Beavers? Is that pussy?
Beavers is a former co-worker of mine on that other podcast that I won't mention.
Okay. Are you still on it?
No.
You're still on?
Since taking this job? No. I am committed to one person at a time, thank you. And they treated me very badly. And then Keemstar, he said, hey, I want to put this guy on a show. And I was like, I'll happily do that. Fuck that other show. Until I get fired from this show, and then I'll go crawling back.
I have no idea. I actually don't know the community you're from. I've seen a couple of like your own personal YouTube videos, like the animation stuff. Also, you have a fucking like porn channel.
There's one on there, and this is probably the one you're thinking of. There's one on there I made 5 years ago, and when I made it, I was making it, and I was like, I don't think this is gonna bite me in the ass, but there's that old saying, this is gonna bite me in the ass one day. And I basically made a video because someone I knew was sucking up to Keem. And so it's basically the video is of me giving Keem favors, and it's very explicit. Like, I substituted this person for me, like, so that you wouldn't know who it was. because I was like, I'm never gonna be in that situation, right? And now here I am, and I'm like,
play it on stream.
No, I wouldn't play it on this stream because you risk.
For a $20 super
No,
chat.
no,
we'll play the video
no,
on
don't donate for
stream.
that. You can donate 20, but not for that because I literally don't want to risk losing this channel from TOS because it's very graphic. It's very graphic.
Wait, it's on your YouTube, right?
Yeah, I'm not self-promoting it. That's just, it's literally like, could literally get this
No, I
channel
hear you.
nuked.
I hear you.
It would get this
Well,
channel nuked, and I'm not going to be responsible for that.
But it hasn't gotten your channel nuked.
Yeah, but my channel's nothing. Like, nobody looks at it, so it's fine. It just goes under the radar. In fact, I think I might actually have to delete it. I'm going to delete it after this. Well, not delete it. I'm going to download it and then delete it after the show.
Yeah. Make it unlisted. Keep it on there.
Well, no, because you can still get hit with an unlisted video that breaks TOS.
Yeah, that's true. We had a guy in Jaffe's community. A fucking weird dude. He tells everyone he used to play with fucking Prince, you know, the musician.
Yeah,
there's like no history.
Do I know that? Yes,
no
I'm
record.
old. Of course I know Prince.
Yeah. So this fucking dude is like, I played with Prince, blah blah. And he likes to talk about how he used to be a swinger with his ex-wife and then his other ex-wife, and how he didn't have the storage space on his computer to save all his swinger videos, so he decided to upload them as unlisted on his YouTube, and he had like.
That's such a Prince thing to do. He's so weird.
He had like I think he said he had like over 180 like videos of him and other people's wives and his wives getting fucked and all this other shit unlisted on his channel, and it was his main Google, right, his main Gmail account. And then one day, like weeks later, he just is like banned out of everything. It's like, what? Why the fuck are you posting porn? He's like, it was unlisted. I thought no one could see it.
No, it doesn't work like that. If it's in a playlist that's public, it will be seen. If you don't want anyone to see it, never put it unlisted. Always have it as private.
Yeah, this fucking guy, dude. He's such a weird dude. This character. Have you heard about him at all?
Prince.
We talk about him sometime. No. The guy who played with Prince.
The guy who what? Sorry.
So the guy I'm talking about is a frequent caller to like Jaffe's shit.
Oh no, I haven't. No, sorry.
Yeah, he keeps claiming that he played with Prince. He's been DMing women on Discord, like weird shit. He sent a dick pic to one of our crowns. Weird guy. Not the best guy. Weird guy. And yeah, he said one of the videos was titled like best shot of my asshole 2022. You know, like what the fuck? Why are you titling them for YouTube if it's just like a storage place?
It reminds me there was a singer. I can't remember the name of the singer, but there was a singer. He's dead now. The FBI had raided his house for drugs or something, and they confiscated all his CCTV. And in the CCTV was fucking like these sexcapades he was going on. And a friend of mine, and it was so weird. Like he would make. Basically made a woman kiss him on the bottom, and then he's like, "Hey baby, come here and kiss me," and she's like, "Okay," and he goes, "No, you can't, baby. You got poo poo on your face." It's just so weird. Even Jet's pulling that face again. She's like, "God, make him shut up."
Do you think we'll ever, in human history, be able to identify who is the weirdest sex person ever? Because like there's some wild stories of people, right? We could start thinking about it, but there's some king from like I think the Middle East or somewhere in like Western Asia, who he had a sex slide, and what he would do is he would fuck like hundreds of women at one time for one sex session, and he would do it by sitting at the bottom of the slide, and they would be at the top and legs up, and they would slide down, and he'd get one pump into one of them. And they'd jump off, and the next woman would come down and he'd get another pump into them. They'd hop off, and it would just be a stream of women pumping them.
That guy
has to be like on the top of the list.
Yeah, there's too much logistics in that. Yeah, slap a like on the stream, everyone, please. Even though we're talking about weird shit, do I just bring this out of everybody? Because I brought it out of Grim in the episode earlier today for me, but yesterday for you, which I think is also today.
You're a weird little guy.
Mm-hmm. Rastov is coaching us in the chat. He says, set a goal. I don't know what for. Can we fix
I
my
did-
hair?
I
Can
did have-
can we set a goal to do that? Like if we don't hit it,
No, they don't care. It's
don't care?
not past the fucking equilibrium. We voted what, twice yesterday, or yes, today for you, on trying to fix your hair, and it's always been like fucking 50-50. I think now, if we are gonna set a goal, it's for an Aussie animation. I think we do.
Okay, but
We set a goal for you to do an animation for the channel.
okay. However, it can't be something that is specific to you and I hosting because we don't know if that'll change and then it'll just like, you know what I mean? Like it can't be something that'll be like become redundant by the time it's finished. It's got to be like evergreen. It's got to be able to be watchable no matter what happens.
Yeah. I mean, it can be fucking basic, dog. It can be like two little fucking stick figure characters like riding off. Do you guys have horses in Australia? Probably not, right?
Serious?
Not a
Yes.
horse place.
Yes, you never heard of the man
Why?
from
Why would
Snowy River? He was on a horse. I'd never watched the
No,
play production, but I understand he had a horse.
Yeah. So it's just like two characters, right, running off on horses, right? And then we just like put like very Aussie centric shit. Maybe like there's Rastoff in the background being left behind, and then you just overlay like our PFPs on it. And then if you need to like go back and switch it because there's a new host, you just put a different PFP.
Can we not do horses? Can we keep it simple? I don't know how to animate horses.
Nah.
I don't even know how to draw horses.
Nah, you don't want to look up horse anatomy for the fucking animation. I get you. I fucking get it. What do you want to do? Like fucking
Vosh just appears
What's
in chat.
very Aus-
Actually, gentlemen, I'm very well read in the subject of horses. Shock mouths make you ride a
what's a very
kangaroo. That's hard too. That's
you
no
can't draw
animals.
animals?
No animals. I can barely
Why?
draw women. I'm only
Yeah,
just
well.
getting used to that.
Do you think you see more animals in your life or women in your life? Because I think it's animals.
Naked?
Well, all animals are naked.
Exactly.
Unless
I've seen more animals.
1020s and Mitchko's green hair, says Rastov.
Did Eva say she had green hair? Yeah, I have orange
No,
dye, green
Rastov's,
dye.
yeah. Oh.
All right. Oh. Okay. I forgot. I just realized we don't have the goal feature, so I'm gonna have to add text. I'm gonna add some text to the screen. Donut goal. Bear with me, guys. Donut goal. 0 out of 20. $10. Mitch dyes hair green. Boom, boom. There we go. Whoa, that's big. Hey, is this Roxy?
Hey guys,
Hey, how
Hello,
are you?
Roxy.
I'm good. I'm just happy to see. I was rooting for Shockmouth and you since day one to be on the show, and I'm just so happy to see it. I really
Thank
am.
you.
Hell yeah. Roxy, I will say you're the only good part of Milkers. That's my personal opinion. It's not the Aussie opinion, but that's my personal opinion. I like Roxy.
Well, honestly, I honestly started watching you and Jaffe on Madhouse, and I honestly love you guys. Shockmouth. I just have this. Your hoodie is. I love it. I love it. Where'd you get it from?
Oh, my mum bought it for me.
That is
Aw.
beautiful.
And it was
It's a Pokemon. Is it?
yeah, it was a bit weird because I was like, Mum, I'm 30 something. Why'd you buy this? She's like, oh, I know you like Pokemon. And I'm like, all right, cool. I'm never wearing this in public. And here I am.
No, no. It's you're. Wait. You're 30 something years old. I thought you were younger than that.
Oh, thank you.
No,
I'll take that.
he's just a small child shaped person.
No, I mean actually, I didn't want to say this. I might as well. I liked you because I always thought you were kind of hot. That hoodie makes you so fucking hot. And just let you know, I'm getting a divorce maybe soon. So
Oh.
Eva, look
like
out.
other men. I don't know. You're just
Yeah.
you're fucking hot, and I don't know. That hoodie just kind of turned me on. I'm not gonna lie. I'm sorry.
No,
Oh my-
don't say
do
sorry
that,
to me.
please.
Say sorry to
Please don't do
Eva.
that.
He's very
Oh my God.
youthful, Roxy.
That literally turned me on. Don't do that, please. Please. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. But just know, stop. Stop.
Eva's in the
Get in my
chat going, hold the
DMs.
phone. K-Bear's mum of the two. Believe nothing lying Roxy says. She was sent. Oh, it's all lies.
See, when
It's
I
all
come up with-
lies. She was sent.
No,
I
it's
got
not.
you. You were put up to this by Keem, weren't you?
No, listen.
Oh, come on. You've leaked
Oh,
before.
no.
You can leak again. Come on.
Shockmouth, go back to your first show. I was in there, and you even got my name wrong. It kind of hurt my feelings. I was in there rooting for you because I kind of thought you were cute, but I
That's
never said
true.
anything because I thought you were younger. I thought you were like in your 20s, but I mean 30s. Just know, I can't go look at my thing. I can dress really sexy. I don't have like kinky rolls or anything. And just kind of, give me a call one day. You're fucking hot. And then, oh my God, I gotta go. You're talking to me now.
Well, Shockmouth.
Whoa!
Oh.
I'm complimented and terrified at the same time. Like I'm being like you know that movie that Mel Gibson did where like they cut those guys' hearts out. It'd be like I'm about to get my heart cut out at the top of the steps, but they're like, you have beautiful eyes. I'd be like, oh my god, thank you. I'm complimented but terrified that I'm about to die.
She would just fucking rope you up for sure. She'd tie you to a fucking bed frame. You have to get extra rope because your arms don't reach the fucking post, right? You're fucking tiny. It just looks like a frog, like getting dissected.
That's exactly what I'd be like. I'd be like Kermit the Frog. Well, maybe more so Becky would be like Kermit the Frog, and Miss Piggy. Oh, Kermit! Instead of Kermit, it's Keemstar. Oh, Keemstar! Please don't make me shave my head. Oh! Hey!
Someone did ask me, do you know if Shockmouth did the matching haircut down below? Like, do you have like the reverse Brazilian, where it's just like a streak taken out from the center?
I don't touch that.
No?
I don't know. That is just...
No bushcraft? No Australian bushcraft down there?
No.
Aw. Is it dyed blonde at least to match?
No, I'm not fucking putting bleach near my dick.
Why? You don't want it clean. You don't want the fucking antibacterial on there. You like your scent.
No. I'm wondering if that's why I've been feeling sick lately. Remember, I actually had to eat some of the fucking hair, and then after I did it, I freaked out. I'm like, that's bleach. I just fucking ate like a bit of bleach. But apparently the ingredient's not active once it's dry, so it's fine. However, folks,
bleach?
don't
Yeah,
try this
you're
at
good.
home. We are trained professionals.
Ah, shit. Well, I mean, the chat is saying they like you, Shockmouth. 69% have voted yes. They're on your side. Booler says Tech pushed Bunny. I don't think I pushed Bunny, but if I did, she deserved it.
Did you push Bunny's buttons?
Nightmare with the actual fuck? Yeah, Nightmare. Roxy's trying to fuck this Shockmouth guy. Can we set that as a donation goal, you think? No, I'm sorry, Eva. I apologize.
What? Say, you're gonna pimp me out for money?
Well,
hey, if we get like so many like, if we get
$5,
$5, just
super chats?
$5.
Oh, I'll say $500, but okay. If you may like Roxy apparently.
Dude, I'll be honest. I know I will always be honest with the people of the show, right? I fucked worse. I fucked way worse.
God. Becky's gonna be mad. Roxy going after another one of her simps, dude. Shit.
Honestly, I don't think Becky gives a flying fuck that I like simp for her on the show.
Yeah, do you know she? Do you think she knows you exist?
Becky?
Yeah. Do you think like you're an active thought in her brain?
Obviously, I had her on a podcast I did 9 years ago, and we've been on and off chatting ever since. And then when I saw she got Lolcow, I was like, oh wow, fucking Becky's back, because she disappeared for a while.
Like, when do you think the last time she thought of you was?
Last week or the week before, when I talked to her.
Because you were like messaging her or what? Oh yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
Becky just likes compliments. All right, so you're gonna pursue this Roxy angle or what?
No, I like to be alive.
Oh yeah, Eva. Sorry, Eva. I'm still learning the Shockmouth's lore. Could
I'm
Eva
still
take
learning the
Roxy in
lore,
a
the
fight?
complicated lore that he has a girlfriend that he lives with.
Yeah. Could Eva take Roxy in a fight? Because maybe.
Yeah, absolutely. Eva could take me in a fight, which I love.
Fanta says Tex Crake is shite today, dude. Is that I don't know what the fuck Crake is. You both look like you haven't slept in days. Thanks, Xavier, at $10.
You both look like you haven't slept in days.
I've been awake since 7 a.m. Sunday PST, which is 10 a.m. EST on Sunday. I don't know what fucking time it is EST now. I have no sleep for like 72 hours or so.
Are you gonna sleep right after the stream? Like out like a rat?
I might fuck. Oh, dude, I feel. I know I'm fat as fuck, but I feel heavier than that. I'm like moving around at fucking slow motion.
How did you drive,
Even my
dude?
farts. Well, it was tool assisted. Yeah, it was tool assisted driving.
Right.
I
You
have
got a
I
Tesla.
have an
That's what you're
Adderall
saying. You got a
prescription.
Tesla. You got a white Tesla.
Sure, no. I have a fucking minivan, dog. What? Do you drive?
Yes. Dude, I'm nearly 40.
Don't say yes. Half the hosts on this show on this fucking platform don't drive.
Really?
I think so.
I can't fucking stand that. I can't fucking stand when like grown adults are like, no, I never learned how to drive. I just get my. I literally had a guy one time be like, I don't need to learn how to drive because everyone drives me everywhere. So what's the point? And I'm like, oh, dude, I hate you so fucking much. I hate you so much. Like you're an adult.
What do you drive? What kind of car? Is it a sedan? Is it a smart car?
It's the most common bitch car on the road in Australia. I see them everywhere. It's a Mitsubishi ASX.
Okay, that's not a bad car.
It's like a
that's like
family
a very standard.
car,
Yeah.
which I didn't want. I wanted the cool sedan, but
why'd
the
you
wife
get
at
it?
the time. Well, the wife at the time made the decision. She's like, "No, we're getting the family car." I'm like, "All right," even though I'm gonna get stuck with it when we eventually break up. You bitch
That's
that won't have
funny.
sex with me.
You look so tired, Tech Protect. Yeah, Mama's the bomb, dude. I'm so sleepy. Setting up for that fucking live stream on Sunday was so stupidly complicated with this fucking hotel guy. I almost fought the dude. I was so pissed, but we had to get fucking tables set up, 2 full systems set up. We were setting up cameras in different angles, and all for it to just fucking fail because the fucking internet's not good and the fucking software fucked up, and it was just a whole fucking thing. Because like once the software so the internet was bad and we upgraded to get like a better hotspot on my phone, and then the software is bad. And can you imagine trying to download like audio software and reinstall it and do all this fucking bullshit with like 2 megabits per second internet? It was a fucking nightmare, dude. I went to like 7 different stores in one day just trying to get shit last minute to try and fix the issues they gave us. So yeah, I'm so tired.
Seth Look said, set a goal to have Rastov come on and answer super chats for half an hour. He should be asleep. It's very late in New Zealand right now.
No, fuck him. He did this to us. He has to come over here and sling some dick for the chat.
And Janelle Silver said, don't let him fib to you, Sharkmouths. He slept through the sleep stream and popped in eating, fighting, and overall being obnoxious in the next morning. Obnoxious? Tell me more. What did you do?
It may seem like I was sleeping. I had also had some family issues going on back home, so I was off stream when they were like in the corner of the room, in the other room, for like 3 hours, handling some personal stuff. So I couldn't get on camera. But it was a little obnoxious. I was like, Jeffy's like, I'm gonna go take a nap. Tech, sit at the fucking desk, and so I was like, okay.
Did you literally fart?
And I was like, all right. Oh yeah, a ton. I didn't think it'd pick up my audio. I farted like twice during this live stream and it hasn't heard it. So
see, when I do it, I at least mute. Like if you ever see me on a live stream and my microphone goes mute, it's because I'm farting. Because they'd be loud. And Eva's in the chat right now pulling that face when she's upset with me. That emoji she's doing right now, that's when she's upset with me. Because she knows how loud I fart. But to be fair, I don't do it in bed on purpose. I wait, and then as soon as I leave the bedroom, it's like a trumpet orchestra.
Bunny Button says the farting part is true though. Yeah, it definitely is true. I did fart a couple times in the room on the live stream. But it was to prove a point, all right? My farts smell way better than a normal fart, all right? There's like less fecal matter in the air because of the double knuckle theorem. Anyways, Bunny heard the fart. She didn't smell the fart. She knows it. Don't lie in the chat, room? Bunny, saying, yeah, we were all in the smallest room you can imagine.
That's fucking awful.
Right. Well, I mean, we had 2 rooms set up, but Jaffe, we only were able to get the live stream set up from the room 11, which was the most haunted room in the fucking most haunted hotel. And it wasn't shit, dude. There was no ghosts. There was no noise.
I'm gonna regret saying this because I know it'll be used against me, so I shouldn't say it, but I'm gonna anyway. But you get me like having to share a room with more than like a group of people. By day 2, I'm stressed as hell, and I will crash out. Now that I've said that, if I'm ever at a live event, that's guaranteed. I mean, it was probably going to happen anyway, but it's now guaranteed to happen. Like, ooh, yeah, we got to fucking see Mitch fucking lose his shit on stream. Lolcow King says, Tech is the type of dude to shoot galaxy gas up his butt. What is galaxy gas?
You know what galaxy gas is?
No,
yeah, I was going to say, I don't think you have it in Aussie.
No.
Galaxy gas is essentially the same gas they use for like whipped cream. It's like,
oh yeah, I've used that. I've worked in hospitality. I've used that. I've made whipped cream.
Yeah, but instead of making whipped cream, you inhale it to get high.
Yep, that one I know. Yeah.
Yeah, and so Galaxy Gas is a company that they make flavored whipped cream products, or flavored whipped cream production products. So it's the gas, but it tastes like grape. Yeah, and it's essentially just it's like vaping, but worse, and it makes holes in your brain. So don't do that, kids.
Yeah, no, definitely.
Have you ever done that type of shit in your past?
No, I'm like a really straight. I mean, I smoke and drink, but apart from that, pretty straight edge. Pretty like I'm a pretty good boy.
Do you speed on the highway?
No, I'm under all the time. Shit. Drives everyone insane, and I'm like, but I don't want to get a ticket, and I've never ever gotten a ticket.
I got a ticket last night.
Of course you did.
I got a speeding ticket from fucking California Highway Patrol last night. I was trying to rush home because, again, I had this family thing going on, so I needed to get here as soon as I could. And so I was, what the fuck is, you do kilometers per hour, don't you?
Yep. We used to do miles, but they changed it in like the 70s or something.
I was doing 148 on the freeway. Kilometers.
Oh, 148. Oh, Jesus, dude. Is that legal?
Yeah, and that's in a that's in a like 110 zone.
Oh. Just a sec. Bolbywug. Thank you for being a member for 1 month. That King Cobra JFS canned air.
The King Cobra JFS canned air. Are you familiar with all the Lolcow lore? Like the ones that are not on this channel, like the actual Lolcows on the internet?
I have been since tryouts, and especially in the last week. Yeah, I've been spending all my waking time. If there's a stream, I'm like listening to it, catching up. And then when there's not a stream, like nighttime here, I've been watching. And I think I can bring up this channel because Keemstar's brought it up before and defended them and said he would do everything in his power not to get them deleted. Breaking Banquet, I discovered them. They've got heaps of compilations.
Love that guy.
And I watched about 8 hours of them over the weekend. And it's basically just
it's good. It's good editing.
Yeah.
Wings of Redemption usually.
Yeah. I think that whole channel is pretty much Wings focused.
Also, it's Baywee.
Oh, Baywee
like
Bug. Sorry.
Yeah. Tech was an extra for the last Fast and the Furious movie. I used to be a bad guy. And when I say bad guy, I mean I used to be like fuck law enforcement, fuck this, fuck that. I used to work on my own cars and like soup them up, right? I'd go like stage 2 on some cars, which I think you have no idea what stage 2 means or stage 1. But I used to be doing some totally legal racing stuff around Las Vegas with some friends, like a little community.
Yeah, what else are you gonna do there? There's absolutely nothing to do in Vegas, I've heard.
Dude, Vegas is such a weird place to grow up.
Yeah.
Vegas is so. What town do you say? What town you grew up in Australia?
I grew up in Newcastle. It's
Looks
like a
like the
working class
Newcastle
coal mining town. They don't really do coal mining much there anymore. I think they got it all, but they definitely export it. So like all the coal gets sent to the port there, and it gets exported. It's like it's a shipping town basically.
That sounds awful.
It was because like in Newcastle, you basically have to be a tradesperson, like a plumber or an electrician, a coal miner. I'm not good for any of that, so I had to go to Sydney to work in television. But I missed Newcastle because it was home, and I was like, it was fucking awful. And now I'm in
Jump
Melbourne.
cut drum. But yeah, sorry, not Chicago. Lolcow King says, "What cars would you build?" Your face screams Civic. Yeah, the classic fucking
Civic.
Mexican stereotype. I worked landscaping for my friend's dad for a summer in Vegas.
Oh, you are Mexican then?
I'm very Mexican. And I worked for 2 months straight, and my payment was a 1998 Honda Civic hatchback that did not work. It was a fucked car. And he was like, "I'll give you this if you work for me." And I was like, "Dude, I'm 16. I'll take that." Yeah, I used to work on Hondas a lot. The two best cars I ever built up was a 1997 Subaru Impreza and a 1989 Ford Probe GT. Which, if there's guys in the car community, those are my favorite truck ever. I had was a 1994 K1500, which is the 4-wheel drive Chevy. You have no idea what I'm talking about, Shock Miles. You're just not involved with car shit.
Especially
Civic's
American
a great
ones.
platform. Yeah.
Keklin with the 2 says, "Safe travels, Bunny. Sorry if my dad put you through shit emoji."
That's Jaffe's daughter, by the way.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's great. I love her. Glowshine says, "Hell yeah, brother." I rebuilt the engine in the K1500 and the transmission. I'm a big man's man, although I don't feel like super masculine. You know, I don't know if you get the same vibe for yourself. You don't look masculine.
No, in fact, my last job, I was fired pretty much for not being masculine enough.
Yeah, like I love doing like plumbing work. Yeah, one day. I love doing plumbing work. I love doing like carpentry shit. Like if I can like rebuild a cabinet, that sounds like a lot of fun. I work on cars. But then I like playing like City Skylines and like.
Oh, I fucking love that game. It just sucks I can't really play it on the Mac. Ever since I got this Mac years ago, I haven't been able to play it. It runs so much better on PC. Fuck, I would play this game for fucking hours because I'm a bit autistic like that.
Oh fuck. Let me see if I have a picture of my. Do I have one? I had an 87 Datsun 280ZX, and there's someone in the chat saying they love the Datsun. Dude, maybe we should do a car channel. No, you
Lolcow cars. I will have nothing to do with that. Geoshine says, "Hey Mitch, what kind of Aussie cars do you like?" Dude, I don't really care. I mean, I know I didn't want the ASX. I just want a cool looking car. Just want a cool looking car that makes a lot of noise and is reliable.
Would you own a Ute? Is that what they call it?
Yes, but you run the risk when you own a Ute. Everyone goes, "Oh, you have a Ute? Can you help me move my house?" And you're like, "Oh, yeah, fuck's sake! I'll give you a case of beer." And it's like, dude, I would give you a case of beer just to leave me alone. Let me not do that.
That's funny.
Here come the Mitch's
you're lagging a little
lazy
bit for me.
again. Sorry.
Am I lagging for you or no?
You're not for me, no.
All right, solid.
Check OBS. No, you don't look it. I mean, it doesn't help when you sit still. It doesn't help when you're like, "Am I lagging?" And then you just sit perfectly still and don't say a word. And it's like, I don't know.
Shit, dude. What are your hobbies outside of fucking this being like a dickhead on the internet?
This was my hobby. Now.
Yeah. What outside of that?
Oh, poker. I love to play poker, but I haven't played much of it since I moved to Melbourne because they can't play for shit down here, and it pisses me off. Like, they just break. I'm going to shit on some Melbourne poker players now, but they break so many rules, and they don't know what they're doing, but they act like they do, and then it's like, oh, you fucking retard. I used to run poker for a company in Newcastle. I was the guy that would go around the tournament, and I made it super fun, and everyone loved me, and they missed me when I left. I had that place. And then I made that place a lot of money.
You showed up.
I did. I showed up, and I made it fun, and I cracked jokes when I probably shouldn't have. because like it's real money. Like it's a real cash tournament.
Hell yeah. Are we only 1 out of 20 for you to dye your hair green?
Yep.
Aw,
See-
Chet, come on. Do you want to see Mitch go from blonde to green? You
No,
have to
see,
know
this was the
Keemstar's,
problem.
like-
This was the problem on the first episode, right? Grim tried this. The chat did not react well. They did not like watching me get bullied.
Are you really getting bullied though? Don't you want to be like little goblin mode, fucking Mitch,
No.
little goblin guy?
No, who wants to
You
see
got your
that?
ID
no one
photos.
Chat, do you want to see that? Put a 1 in the chat if you want to see that, because nobody wants to see it. Put a 2 in the chat if you don't. Of course, Michelangelo puts a 1. Fuck. Fuck you. You just put a 1 in the chat. That doesn't count. That one
That's
doesn't
me.
count. Eva says gobbling. Yeah, you'd like that.
Gobbling.
I'm going gobbling mode. Beans, fuck you.
That's funny. Do you? I feel like I'm gonna ask you weird questions all the time.
Well, we are doing
feel like-
yet another get to know you stream on Aussie because the hosts have changed yet again.
So you're very straight edge, right? You don't do drugs. You don't fucking
Nope.
speed.
No.
I bet you do your taxes like early and shit.
So no, see that falls under my laziness. So
Are you like
Yeah.
ADHD?
if I do, it's undiagnosed. Because remember, I was born in the 80s, back when like these kind of things were just like, he's just an annoying kid. Like, so I'm 90% convinced I have autism. Like, because there's some shit about me that I think is normal, but everyone that I express it to, they're like, why are you like this? This isn't normal. Like, it's not normal to remember when everything happened down to the month and year, like everything, and be so accurate with it. And I discovered it in August 2004. So every story I tell, I'll be like, oh, in this month of this year, like this happened. And they're like, why are you telling me? And I'm like, well, dude, you got to know when it happened, right? And they're like, but how do you know? And I'm like, I just remember. Is that
What if,
weird? Is that autistic?
I think it's autistic.
I'm
gonna
good
ask
with
the
numbers
chat.
if I see it written down. If I see it written down and like I can remember it pretty good.
How much would it take? Like, how much money would it cost for you to get an autism diagnosis?
It costs about $1,000.
go to the
I went and asked
doctors.
I went and asked a GP, and they said that'll be like about $1,000 and all these tests. And I went, I'm good. I've survived this long. I don't need to spend $1,000. And just left.
I think we get you tested. I think we go and get you tested.
Eva says, and he also starts translating those days into hours. What do you mean?
Because we could set a members goal for the month, right? If you need $1,000 to get tested, then realistically, let's see.
I would rather put that money towards literally anything else, like getting a passport. Oh. Monkey Pong said it's like $2,000. Eva's also dogging on me in chat, saying I'm constantly looking on flight radar. Like, yeah, if I know someone's on a plane, I literally, like, I don't even have to look up the flight number. I know the path, and then I'll just go click random, like, and I'll guesstimate how far into the trip they are. I'll hone in on that area, and I go bang, bang, bang. Oh, there they are.
Yeah, dude, you're autistic. Dude, fucking the test might be necessary.
Really?
What the fuck are you talking? You know the flight paths? You know the flight paths?
Yeah.
You're like a little. No offense to you being Australian. You're like a little kiwi bird looking up the sky. Like, look at those things that fly. I'm this little thing, and those are doing the.
Is that not
the
normal?
moves.
Like, I can point to you at the sky
No,
where
brother, I
like,
don't-
the landing path is in the sky, where if I'm in an area long enough, I'll be like, it's right there. And if we wait long enough, oh, there it goes, right where I said. Is that weird?
That's fucking weird, dog. That's fucking. That's so autistic. That's like that guy on YouTube who does like the GeoGuessr content, and
I'm
he's
not
like,
that
oh, yeah,
auti-
this
I
is
couldn't do
grass.
that.
This grass is only like found in like this region of the fucking planet. Like, motherfucker, the blades of grass? And you're just out here like, yeah, I've been to Newcastle a couple times. There's gonna be a plane right here in like, let's say 6 seconds. There it is. There it fucking goes. Holy fuck, dude. We could definitely do a members goal. And we'd be able to afford it if we did like 600 gifted members by the end of the month. We do a month-long goal. We get you fucking TISM tested.
However, if we get gifted while we're not streaming, how do I check that? How do I even keep... I'd only be able to keep... Honestly, I'd only be keeping track while we're streaming.
I can keep track of how many gifted members we get for the stream, and then
Like
we
when
just
we're
keep
not
like a
streaming?
sheet that says...
I mean, when we're not
we're
streaming.
just doing...
Because you can
we're doing
sometimes
gifted
get
members.
membered when you're not streaming.
Yeah, we're just gonna count the ones on stream.
Okay.
You're talking too much.
Yeah, that's what I mean. I'm making it complicated. I'm sorry. All right, yeah, we can do that. And I will create another text. Let me duplicate this.
Yeah, we've had
Apple D work?
0 gifted members for the fucking stream, guys.
Oh, no.
If you guys can drop a couple gifted memberships, we can start moving towards getting this guy checked out by a doctor in Australia. They put a finger up his ass. They do the whole fucking check to see how autistic he is.
Oops.
No says I want Tech Protect to do it. You know what? Okay. Well, same members goal, right? Same member. What did I say? Was it 600?
600.
600 gifted. Yeah. So if we did 600 gifted memberships, it'll pay for Mitch to do his. You have the text label the same thing. That's why they're both doing it on OBS. 600 will pay for Mitch's, and I'll pay out of pocket to go get fucking my diagnosis. That's what I'll do. I'll just fucking do my own shit. Let's Tech Protect dye his hair. No one wants to see me dye my hair, dude. I'm not a funny looking guy. I'm just like a normal dude. The worst insult or joke that I've heard that really I thought was fucking hilarious. Someone said I look like every I look like every "we're hiring" sign from a corporate company.
Yeah, because you look like,
You know,
like you could be Mexican, but you could also be white, but you could also be something else. French. I don't know. You look like you're
no
about
way
to
I'm
surrender.
French looking. No shot, dude. I'm American built,
Whoa.
but Mexican made.
Okay, we got 5. Thank you. We don't know
Hell
what the
yeah.
goal is. We don't know what we're aiming for yet, but
We're getting you fucking diagnosed.
diagnosed. All right.
Yeah, we're getting you diagnosed, and then I'll if we reach it, I'll pay out of pocket for my own. Right, this affords it so Mitch can go and do it, and then I'll do it on my own dime.
Oh my god, this would be the most like. What if it came back negative? What if they came back and they're like, "No, you're just a weirdo." I think that's arguably worse.
Yeah, you have no excuse then, dude. You have no excuse for being this fucking. You just choose to be awkward.
K-Bear Mama says, bring a therapist live to diagnose. It's conteen. Yeah, and Tobin says it takes months. It does take months.
Yeah, so I could probably get a therapist to talk to you live on air to see if they think you're autistic, but they can't diagnose you because you're in Australia, right? They'd be an American fucking therapist, whatever. But this is to get you officially a paper that says, Mitch McConnell, whatever your fucking name is, has.
It'd be so funny if that was it,
autism.
and I was like, shit, you got it, like.
Oh no. Oh yeah, you're not a full name guy, right? Never. Your full name's not out there at all.
Oh, I've been on the internet for 25 years, so like, yeah, it's out there, but like, it's not on YouTube anymore.
That's when I ask you that, you say, no, it's not out there. That's all you say.
Yeah, I forgot who I was dealing with. Now there's gonna be a bunch of fucking detectives out there trying to find it.
Yeah, I'm
Good
just
luck.
Tech Protect. People know my name's Anthony. Anthony's my first name.
Oh, you go by that?
No, I fucking not a fan
Made
of my first name. I mean, for the internet, it just doesn't drag any attention. Like, oh yeah, you guys watch Anthony yesterday? Like, shut the fuck up. No one cares about watching somebody named Anthony.
Yeah, it's like a name like
yeah,
Paul.
huge. Yeah, huge ass. It is Tony, right? People call me Tony in real life. I've always been known by that little nickname. Do you have a nickname for Mitch, or is Mitch
No.
the nickname?
Mitch is the shortened version.
Oh, okay. Are you like
It's Mitchell when I'm in trouble. Lizzie with the 5. We need a goal for Tech to dress up like a. Is that a slur? What she said there?
Someone told me it's a slur, but I don't fucking think it is. I'll dress like a cholo. I have like, I can go out and get some stuff. I don't have any white socks, but I'll do it.
I
change,
had to
change the dono goal. Change the top one, right? Where it says Mitch dyes hair green. Change that to fucking Cholo Tech Protect Day. Right.
Okay.
That's
All
super. Right. We can do that today. We can achieve that goal, and I'll go out and get the stuff by Friday. I'll dress up like a cholo.
I'll put in brackets too daily. So like there's daily, and then the member is a monthly. Yeah, look at me be Rastov. I'm killing it.
Did y'all see Lolcow live last night? It says Spider
Yes.
Geek for $2.
Yes, I did.
I did. Well, that's why they put me on this fucking show, was because they announced that shit. Oh, on Rewind, no? When did they announce it?
I think
Was
it was on Rewind like a minute before the show, and so Grim and I weren't watching because we were preparing for Aussie, and then bam, Keem jumps into the call. I saw him in Rewind in the call in Rewind, and then he jumped from there into us and told us. I'm like, oh fuck, that's why it was in Rewind.
Oh, did you read out Terry T-Berry with 5 gifted Aussies gift memberships?
Oh, yeah, sorry, you were talking, but yeah, thank you T-Berry for the 5. I added it onto the thing. Thank you,
Hell
T-Berry.
yeah! Thank you, Spider Geek, for the $2. And then Senor Huge Ass says, "What the fuck is a cholo?" And here, have some. Thank you, sir. Solar Edge with $20 says, "Mexican flag. La raza speaks for us, brother. We're out here." What was I gonna say? You know, I thought of an angle for Ozzy. Right? There's my girlfriend in the background walking through the house. You're the people from down under.
Mm-hmm.
And us Mexicans are the people from down south.
Oh.
You
You know, I'm kind of Mexican
I'm
too.
kind of
Victoria is
Australian.
called basically the Mexico because it's south of the border from New South Wales.
Dog, I have
So-
no idea what the fuck. What the fuck is
I'm
New South
Mexican. I'm
Wales?
Australian Mexican basically now, like adopted.
Australian Mexican.
Yeah.
No shot. Nightmare comes from Wales, right?
Yeah.
He's a Welsh dude. And they have a New South Wales. Is that like in Australia? They said, "Fuck it, just copy paste this fucking like name."
Dude, every
scheme."
name in Australia is copy pasted, right? Except for no, so like New South Wales copy paste from South Wales. Victoria copy pasted from Queen Victoria. Queensland also copy pasted from Queen Victoria. Tasmania, I think, is the only original name, and then the rest of it they just gave up. South Australia, West Australia, Northern Territory, Australian Capital Territory.
That's shit.
They just gave up.
Wait, there's a place called Australian Capital Territory?
Yeah.
Dude, what the fuck is up with you guys? And Ivanova, there you go. Holy shit, dude, I'm sleepy. Mexican isn't a race. A Mexican is an inhabitant of the land of Mexico. La raza respects people who know their race. Mestizo. Fuck you, Mestizo. My grandmother, I guess my great grandmother, my dad's grandmother doesn't speak Spanish, right? She speaks like the native tongue. She's dead now, but like I couldn't communicate with her. Like that's the lineage my family has is like very native to Mexico. I know I look white. That's because my mom was a Danish person. She was like blood splatter on white paper is what she looked like. She had all the freckles and shit.
She was
the
white.
whitest
They should have
person.
cast her.
Dude, my mom was the whitest person I've ever seen. I've seen a lot of white people in my life. She was the whitest. And my dad, he's a couple tones off of like buff weeb. My dad's dark.
Oh, yeah. I was like, hang on. I just had to think for
Yeah.
a second because I'm tired too. Buffy. Oh!
Yeah. My dad would get joked being like, "Oh, you're like a black kid," and my dad's like, "No," but in Spanish. This is all in Spanish. It's like watching a telenovela.
It's like
but
watching
translated, like
WWE in
dubbed.
Espanol. Oh no, they're coming for
Espanol.
our table. Why is it always our table? Oh! Why can't you get the English
Sheesh.
table?
Yeah, no, I got all of my mom's skin, but all of my dad's features. Nightmare says they stole my name because they suck. Who stole your fucking? Oh, you mean Wales? Wales ain't shit. What can you do? What can you do in Welshland, Nightmare? What's there to do? What are the activities?
Leave.
Huh? Migrate is top of the list.
Yeah.
Oh,
Migrating to
fuck.
London. The place that we hate the most. That'd probably piss him off, actually, because if Wales is anything... I don't know nothing about Wales, but if it's anything like Scotland, then they hate England. I think everyone hates England, which is fair, including Australia. England's just the worst.
CJ says, you're a Hispanic American, it's okay. I mean, yeah, so I was born in the US, but I grew up in Mexico, right? I was born in 97, and in 99, my dad was like, hey, fool, Y2K is going to be fucking insane. We got to get back to the fucking border. And we took a whole family, and we grew up in like a jungle in Mexico for like a couple of years, then moved to like a bigger city, because he's like, I guess Y2K may be a little late. All right, maybe it's not here. But no, like Spanish is my first language. I've only lived with like the Mexican side of my family. I did not meet. I met my white family when I was like 5 years old for like a weekend. And then the next time I saw them was when my mom died. Dude, when my mom passed away and I had to go like do the funeral shit, like I had they were like, we're not paying for it. I was like, what the fuck do you mean we're not paying for it? I was like, okay, I'll pay for it. It's fine. So we go to her viewing. And her fucking like siblings don't show up. They're like, well, it's too far of a drive to go to the funeral home. So I'm there, and her friends are there and shit. And we send her away, and then I go back to the family house in California, and I meet my uncles for like the first time ever, essentially. And I have this really old uncle who's like 20 years older than my mom was, and he's like, "Hey there, Dick Protect. Did you pray when you saw your mom? Did you pray for her?" And I grew up Catholic. I was like, yeah, I gave her a prayer. And he was like, well, you gotta pray twice. You know that because you have that dirty Mexican blood in you. So you have to. God's not gonna hear what you said. You have to do it twice. I was like, what the fuck?
God's gonna ignore your phone call. He's gonna leave you on red, so you gotta call again.
Yeah, I was like, I haven't seen you since I was like 5 years old. Right? Ever. Like you don't know anything about me. This guy's like, yeah, by the way, he didn't use the word Mexican. He said a worse thing. I can't say it here because the channel will get fucked. But yeah, he was like, you gotta pray twice. Yeah, dude, it was. Yeah, I have no relation to any of like my white relatives. Like they're there and they know of me and I know of them.
Think
That's
white
essentially
people
it.
Like that. White people are like that. They're very like, oh, they exist. Family, is that what they're called? Oh, okay. Whereas like, I know I was in an Italian family once. They're very different. They're very like, no, we stick together no matter how fucking crazy the other people are. I don't care if they're throwing fruit at the heads of children. Like, we stick together, motherfucker.
Yeah,
We're ride or die.
Says,
but it's all in
does
Italian.
it start with an S or a W? It was the S. It was the S one. By the way, growing up, when we moved back to the US, I was in a very like Hispanic neighborhood, right? A lot of like other Mexican people and Guatemalans and all that. A nickname the kids would give me was like Secret S. I don't think you know this slur. Don't use it. It's a bad slur.
Are you allowed to say it? Is it against TOS?
I think I can say it, but I don't think you can say it, and I don't want to test my gangster on this on my first day on Aussie.
I think you look too white. I'm just saying. I think I'm darker than you, motherfucker. Like,
I know, dude. Look at this. I'm like
6% Aboriginal, and there's someone I know. She's like 50-60%, and I was like, fuck her, I'm darker. Like, but she looks Aboriginal from far away, and you'd think she's darker from far away. I was like, hang on a second, I want to see something, and I like put my arm next to hers, and I'm like, fuck, I'm darker.
Yeah.
I was like, can I say the N-word now? And she's like, absolutely not. Like,
no. Yeah. So yeah, Spanish is my first language. I was a very weird looking kid because I look so white, but I'm just speaking Spanish to everybody I knew. Like I had the accent. When I moved to the US, I talk like this. I used to speak to the teacher
so
like
you immigrated?
this, and they were like they thought I was racist at first, right? They were like, this little 8-year-old kid is fucking, he's a racist.
He's like a little Eric Cartman.
Yeah, dude, they thought it was a bit, right? And then my dad shows up for like a parent teacher conference, right? My dad's like the one of the darkest fucking little Mexican guys you can find. And they were like, "Are you his like guardian? Is he adopted?" And it's like, there's been so many times I was out in public growing up with my father, and
Did
it's
they
like,
think that you
let's
got
go to the
kidnapped?
store. Yeah, dude. A couple times, white ladies would come up and be like, "How do you know this kid?" You know, they're like, where'd you find him?" That happened often. We'd be like if when I was way younger, we'd go to like family dinners, like a Olive Garden or a fucking like restaurant, right? A little chain restaurant shit. And I think there's one occasion that really stuck out to me was a waiter came by, and I was like not sitting at the table, I was like standing around, right? And everyone else looks like they belong there, right? And I'm just standing next to the table, and then they come, "Are you lost? Where are your parents?" They're trying to drag me away. Oh shit, dude! What a fucking time. Lolcow King says, "Tech, you remind me of Canelo. He's a Mexican boxer, but white as snow with red hair." Yeah, you know, it is what it is. I will say my dad's father was like a very Spaniard Mexican, and my dad got none of his skin tone, but my dad's like, he jokes, he's like, you got my dad's fucking skin, you got my dad's skin and your mom's skin, which is, you know, whatever.
How much for you to do the
I think
Mexican accent for a whole stream?
Oh shit!
Hang on.
A whole 2 hours?
Hang on. Eva's crying for the vape.
According to Google, what does it say?
I'm
Cholo
here.
style
I'm
is a
still here, I just turned
subculture
off the
originating
camera.
from. Yeah. Hughes, that is true. The Chicano community in like Southern California really made Cholo culture. Do you know what zoot suits are? Chat and or Mitch?
No, no idea. Sorry, I have been here the whole time. It's just I turn off the door, the camera when the door's open.
Yeah.
She's very she's very camera shy.
Yeah, so back in the day, during I want to say it's the Vietnam War, in the U.S., the Mexican Americans would wear what they called zoot suits, and they were
Are we
kind of
just
like an
learning all
excessive
kind of
amount.
slurs tonight? Like, is that what this is?
No, it's not a slur.
It sounds like
So
one.
there was like rationing between like the U.S. to try and provide for the war effort. So people like suits were not being tailored like larger than they should be, like not as boxy. But Mexican Americans were like, I want to stand out. I want to look like I have wealth or whatever. So they would wear the baggiest fucking pants and the baggiest fucking like jackets and shit. And that really started the Cholo culture, was like this idea of like, I have excess material, right? Look at me, I'm fucking, I can afford the fucking bigger jackets and shit. And that's where Cholos originated from. Was it started with zoot suits, and then when you go casual, it's like I have a really baggy set of shorts, like jean shorts that go down to my ankles and shit. You know, baggy shirts and whatnot. Yeah. I'm pretty sure I'm pretty good at slurs, but I'm not sure what S is. Yes, that looks it's spicy without the Y.
Do you guys in chat think that we should call Zoomers Zoots? Because it sounds like a slur, and I think we totally
It
should.
does sound like a slur. Zay Zoots id.
Where's our intern, by the way? That reminds me, that other Z woman.
Yeah, where the fuck is she? Oh, I got Pokey Gaga on the DMs. Tech, have you seen the Cholo culture in Japan? It's so badass to another country take up a culture. I have, and I am a huge fan. I am a
Thank you, Pokey
big
Gaga.
fan of what the Japanese are doing over there. Elsie, yeah, thank you for the $5. Are you aware of the Japanese Cholo culture, Mitch?
No, but I'm not aware of that. But I'm aware that Japanese people just adopt cultures really well. They see something. Oh, well, they're one of two minds, right? They see another culture and they're like, "Oh, that's awesome. We'll adopt that." But then there is like, I don't know if it's all of them or some of them. They're like, "Oh, we don't like outside. We like outsiders visiting here and their culture, but don't fucking live here, please." I remember I've been there twice.
Yeah.
I remember walk past a restaurant and there was a sign written in English. It was like, "No English speakers. Like, get out." Like,
Yeah.
like, you weren't welcome in that restaurant.
So Cholo culture in Japan has really taken off, where women are like tattooing their eyebrows. You know, they're putting like the specific type of makeup on for the women. Men are wearing like the gold chains and the very baggy white t-shirts. I think it's pretty cool.
Are they wearing beards? Because I know they don't like those.
Yep.
They are.
They're
They've
doing
adopted
like
those now.
So you see my facial hair, right?
Yeah.
It's a little blonder than it was before I shaved it for Aussie like a couple months ago. But yeah, so this little thing is like a very Mexican like facial hair feature, like the under the bottom lip little patch, and then this little shit down here. Like I could grow this whole thing out, but I would look like a white boy, and I kind of want to be able to like show up to like a Mexican restaurant, speak Spanish, and they'd be like, "This kid took fucking Spanish 101 in college." Like, no, I don't want that. I don't want that reaction. So yeah, the lowriders they build, pull it up tech. I only have one monitor because I literally got here now 4 hours ago from the fucking trip, so I can't pull it up. But if you want to pull it up, Mitch.
What am I pulling up? Because I got two monitors. One's covered with all of the OBS Discord shit. The other one's covered with our camera's full screen. I had an idea for a setup so I could have like a third, but fucking Discord did not like that. It was like,
I got it.
You got it? Yeah,
I'll try. Actually, hold on. Let me do it off the one that will not get me doxxed. I have another browser for that.
Yeah, that's a good idea. Let me just have my finger on the button ready to change screens in case you do that. My finger's on the button. It's on the kill switch. Won't kill the stream, but it will kill the vision. I learned the hard way to have a kill, like a... Oh, here we go. We'll tell that story after. Oh.
All right, so this is the New York Times. They did a whole episode on it.
When I first heard that there were people copying Chicano culture in Japan, it seemed surreal.
Can you turn the volume up?
I really had no idea that this world could exist.
Yeah, I don't want to get
Oh, yeah, fair enough.
claimed, so.
My first introduction to
Oh, that reminds me of those cars. I fucking, when I went there, saw a car, and it was a Toyota, and which they make, but there was like a map of Australia next to it, and I was like, oh, that's weird. And the Toyota was covered in mud, and it turned out this Toyota had been driven literally throughout the whole circumference or whatever Australia, and through the desert, and it was to show how tough Toyotas are. It still had the mud on it and everything. I was like, that's so weird to come all this way and just find pieces of Australia on a ute.
Yep.
It was a good selling point.
Like, do you see this right here on screen?
Yeah.
This lady?
That looks cultural appropriation as fuck.
Yeah, but she looks a little Latina, you know?
Yeah,
Like,
that's what I mean. It looks
not far
cultural
off.
appropriation.
We don't care. Like this, there's a very specific like
that's the
makeup
other thing.
look to being.
That reminds me. That's the other thing the Japanese do. They're very racist. They do white face. They literally paint their faces white because they think it's beautiful. Imagine if white people did that. They use blackface as an excuse for like, oh, but we feel beautiful this way. Like, it's not racist,
That's
guys.
funny.
We promise. We just feel more beautiful. That's gonna happen. I'm calling it within the next 5 years.
Yeah, I'm a fan. I'm a fan of the Chicano culture in Mexico. Look at this facial hair this guy has.
He looks
Right,
like
he's trying it.
He looks like a Mexican Japanese Michael Jackson, just all in one somehow.
Yeah, true. So what he was wearing right there. Let's see if I can. Refresh it and I'll reload.
Mono in the chat with breaking news, and we got a couple of donos I got to read. But Mono says Zeta has left the Discord. LMAO.
No.
Thank you, Lizzie, for the 10. 10 for the dono. Show a clip from Fast and Furious Tokyo Drift. Badass movie. I don't think we can do that. And Nasty Nate with the 10. Viva la Raza.
Yeah, viva la raza, fool.
What does that mean?
Look at this. Raza means race, right? So it's like long live the race, right? So like the race of Mexican people. It was a popularized phrase in Mexico after like our independence from Spain.
Oh, you closed it.
It's like a celebration of our culture. Like this. Okay, so do you know about like Mexicans and facial tattoos?
No, I thought that was a prison thing.
So Mexican women or cholas will get like lip liner tattoos, like what this woman has here, and they'll tattoo their eyebrows. And some will do like tattoos on their eyeliner shit. That's a little wild. That's a little wild for me. Back in the good old
Another
days.
Michael Jackson lookalike. Another Michael Jackson lookalike. I don't know. Fucking Grim put that that Donald Trump shit in my head.
You love it though. You're a big fan, huh?
I do. I can't do it very good, but I just love trying it. Good night, Eva. I'll see you in 20 minutes until the show ends, but realistically, I'll see you in like 2 hours.
Aww.
I can't sleep. I can't sleep immediately after a stream. I've got to like calm down, chill out. But yeah, I can't remember if I said this on stream or not. I think I said this off. Did I say this on stream? This is why. This is what I hate about me. I can't remember what conversation I've had before or after or during stream. Did I say on stream that I've never done this for another podcast?
Do what?
Like done a stream at
OBS?
2 in
Yeah,
the
you
morning.
did.
I did, yeah. Well, I just want to remind any of the people that weren't here at the beginning. Never done this. I've told everyone to fuck off. Oh, here's the other thing I wanted to say. Here's why I didn't say no. Right? Because, well, number one, I have no reason to say no because I'm not doing anything else. But the other, now I've been watching Keemstar for about 9 years now. I remember going back so long. I was still with my ex-wife. We would put Drama Alert on the television after work. It was like our daily news. Right? I've seen people come and go. And I've seen what happens when people don't like what he says or whatever, and they're just like, fuck you, and now they're gone, probably playing Roblox or something. But it's not, I've learned that it's not good, and to just fucking go with it. Just go with it. And
have you go ahead.
I was just gonna rant more about just how often I've been wrong whenever I've not believed in something, and I'm just totally going against my. I'm listening to my gut, and I'm like, "You're full of shit. You have never been right. I am ignoring you. I have watched so many YouTubers go from zero, where I'm like, dude, that's not gonna work, and now they have literally multi-million subscriber-based channels, and I'm like, well, I was wrong."
I'm gonna add up super chats because I think we're more than 6. I'm gonna start counting it from after Drama Alert because Drama Alert, fuck his money, dude, fuck him. Pokey Gaga gave 10 earlier, so it's 1, 2 for Rastov, 3 from Javi, 4 with Huge Ass. I'm gonna count Solar Edges too, so that's 5, 6, 7 from Huge Ass. Then Lizzie makes it 8. Nasty Nate makes it 9.
Oh, okay.
So
sorry, I only
can put that
started
at 9.
counting from when
I'm-
we set the goal.
Yeah, no worries. I'm gonna give it back to the fans, dude. If they want to see Cholo Tech Protect, we'll do it. And if we can get to, let's say 40 gifted members, we only have 20 minutes left. We get 40 gifted members, and we make the dono goal. I'll do the Cholo outfit, and I'll do the fucking like Hispanic accent for the entire stream.
Do you want me to? Do I have to put that text on the screen? Do you want me to? Put that
Nah,
on?
they hear it.
They hear it.
I'll put it in the fucking thing.
And we'll be extra nice, and those members' goals, gifted members will obviously count towards the monthly goal. Obviously.
Yeah.
When did Keem announce Rastov wasn't going to be Aussie today? I don't know.
Oh, he did that on Lolcow yesterday. He said originally it was going to be Rastov, and then he said, "Nah, I'm making Zeta be the intern instead of Rastov."
Oh, did he say that on Rewind?
He said it on your show yesterday, or I guess earlier today for you.
Oh, was this after? Oh, I think I was still in shock of the change.
Yeah.
I was just like seething. I was like, I loved the old time slot. It was 2 in the afternoon for me. It was perfect. I wake up in the morning, get ready, start prepping for the show. It was like a normal work day. Do the show, and then like have a couple hours after, like post brief, and then like a normal work day. Now this is fucked. I don't know what my schedule's going to be now. I'm still working that out. But again, just trust the.
There we go.
Just trust the process. He's very successful, and he has been for a long time, which means he knows what he's doing.
Keem's a little bit of a creative genius, I'd say. You know, not
Bit of a mad
trying to
genius.
suck the guy off. Yeah, he knows what he's doing when it comes to content creation. So I'm liking working with him. It's been real nice for me and my boss. So, what about you? What do you think your future is with Lolcow?
Dude, it
Mr.
changes by the
Shockmouths.
day. I don't know. I'm very, like, always thinking of the future. Always, like, trying to prep. Because I'm always prepping for the worst. So, I don't know. Like, fucking yesterday, I was making plans to go up to Newcastle, see my family, because I was like, okay, I'll drive up on the weekend when we don't do the stream. I'll do the stream from my mum's house. Right? Then I'll drive back, because it's like a 12-hour drive. And I'll drive back on the weekend again. But then Keem's like done this change, so now it's like, well, that trip's out because I can't stream at my mum's at 2 a.m. Out of the question. So, Daddy Keem, if you're listening, please put it back. Like, imagine if you'd made that change while I was up there, and I was like, dude, no.
Fuck. Would you be yelling at your mom's house at 2 a.m. then?
No. Honestly, if he was like, you have to find a way, I would have to, like, drive to a remote beach and do it from my car and use the phone. Or, like, no, I could probably bring my laptop. I could use my laptop, I reckon, maybe. I don't know. So I'd figure out something. But I wouldn't be able to run OBS, but I could definitely, like, do it remotely at the beach in my car. There's, like, a little mobile studio. See? I'm always figuring out shit on the fly. There's probably... Whoa! Solar Edge with the hundo! Eyeball. Thank you. Holy crap. So, what is that?
Oh, yeah, Solar Edge.
Can you do the math on that?
Well, that's 10 more. So we're at 19 out of 20. That means $10 more, and I'll dress like a cholo for the day. I'll go out and get the white t-shirt. I have a gold chain here somewhere.
Dude, I am so happy it's you doing something, because, like, in my experience on the show, it's always been like, oh, Mitch can do the retarded shit. I'm so happy I just get to watch.
You think me being a cholo is retarded?
I don't know what a cholo is. Oh, God, did I just do something racist? I'm sorry. I didn't mean...
Aw, Mitch.
No, oh, silly me.
You hear that, chat? Only $10. You can be the person to donate and lock in Tech Protect Cholo Day Friday.
And you have
can do it, boys.
13 minutes to do it. Just want to confirm something.
Yeah?
It is Madhouse that's after us, right?
Yeah, we're gonna redirect to Madhouse. I'll put that in for you.
Oh, I was gonna do it. I'm here ready. It's just they haven't made the live stream yet.
Oh, motherfucking Jaffe.
Yeah.
Shit.
I've got but if you want to do the redirect, that's cool.
Yeah, I'll handle it. You're good.
Yeah. You're the new host now. Now this is what I love, is that I'm technically been host longer for you, so you're the new guy, right?
No, because I've been on Madhouse longer than you've been on this network.
No. I didn't say Lolcow host. I said Aussie host. I've been Aussie host like 3 days longer than you. So like, I'm kind of top dog around these parts. RGCast with the 2. What the fuck is a monthly goal? It's a monthly member goal. If you can read, it literally says monthly member goal. If we get 600 this month, I will get an autism diagnosis.
Yeah. And if we get 601 by the end of the month, I'll go out of pocket and see if I can get one for myself as well. I did all this money.
You're going out of pocket for me.
Well, no, what I'm saying is, like, your medical care system is worse than America's, so you have to pay like a lot more money to get an autism diagnosis. Because I have insurance.
How does that work? I thought we had the better medical system.
No, I mean, it costs $2,000 to get diagnosed. It cost me, I think, like $200 or something, like
Really?
deductible. I have insurance. I mean, if you're poor in America, it's way worse, like the insurance system. I'm not saying I'm not poor, but like, I work for a company that gives me insurance. So
I just realized that what Cass was saying, she said monthly because she's made. I did type it wrong in Discord. It said monthly member goal, not monthly.
Oh, dog, you're stupid.
Thank you, Beans. Thank you, the member for Bean.
Aw.
You know, I found out today that there's a district in the Australian Parliament called Bean. So, in Parliament, the politicians can only be referred to what district they represent. So there is someone in Parliament that is referred to as the member for Bean. Hey, Nicole! $10 here to support the homie Mitch. Thank you, Nicole. And we just hit 20 out of 20.
Hell yeah.
Oh, there's another
Cholo
one.
Day is confirmed.
There's another one.
Nasty Nate says Cholo Day, let's go. Remember, elbow soft, fool. Hell yeah, dude. I don't have any tattoos, but maybe I'll draw some on or something.
Has this been a W stream, chat? Put a 1 in the chat if this has been a W stream. A 1 or a W emoji. Either or. I'm not fussy. We all here to see Mitch shine. Thanks, Beans. By the way, you guys forgot to announce this stream on. Oh.
Did you not post the announcement?
I didn't know that was a thing. No one told me.
Oh, Mitch. Tomorrow, you have to schedule the stream on YouTube.
Yep.
And
then
3 hours before.
Okay.
And then announce it on the Discord. You can also do it like 3 hours before, but between that window. That's like the prime way to set it for like analytics.
RJ with the 2 says facepalm. Nobody explained that to me. I did not get an induction. Literally.
No worries. I thought you did. It's my fault for not like getting up there and telling you.
Well, Grim didn't tell me either. Technically, he should, or Rastov should have. Rastov promised me he was going to give me an induction, and he hasn't. He's like, oh, I'm on live now. I'm too good for you, little plebs.
All right, I got the redirect. I posted to the thing. Bum, 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 bum.
I think that comes down to like, I never want to overreach, which is again another reason I got fired from my last job. I never want to do, like, I don't want to, you know, what's the word? I don't want to, do something I'm not supposed to do, and like, you know, like do too much, like do something that's like, I know what I want to say, but I can't say it. Do you know what I mean?
You don't want to be like clingy? I don't know, dude.
Not clingy. No, like I don't want to be like, oh, I'm like got this host role, so now like I'm gonna like overreach. I'm gonna overreach and do too much, and then be like, no, dude, that's not your job.
I hear you. Yeah. Gaming only says tech needs more energy. Dog, I have been awake now 76 hours. So yeah,
I appreciate
need,
it, though.
yeah, I need more energy for sure.
I appreciate
Spiteful Lynn. I do have the redirect in.
Excellent.
What the? It says Lolcow Sad House featuring Jaffe, Eric, and Glammy next. Is Eric going on fucking Madhouse? He better not be going on fucking Madhouse. Or are you saying I'm Eric? You better not be saying I'm fucking Eric, dude. That guy, he gets no bitches. I mean, I at least get one. Okay, I get maybe 2.
Maybe 2.
Nightmare
Dude, wait till
says
you get to your
news
30s.
update.
That's when I got the most bitches in my 30s. I don't know what happens. There's like this sweet spot in your 30s.
I don't know. I mean, well, I think women do like older men. I think that's like a very classic thing. And when you're like established, like, oh, you know, you've owned a couple cars, right? Like maybe you have a house, maybe you have like a nicer apartment with furniture. Like that's very attractive, right? Even if your face looks like whatever Mitch's face looks like, it's still like it's a benefit to be like, well, this guy at least can take me to the fucking like discotheque. Is that how old you are? They had discotheques.
I'm so glad I have Eva, because if I was single and like doing the things I was doing back then, I couldn't. It would just come to a grinding halt with this haircut.
Oh no. Naymare says she quit, lost the war to test. She came at me first, just saying. I don't know. I don't know what happened with Zeta. I'll learn about it later when I'm not tired as fuck. But I liked Zeta. Zeta was interesting.
Was Zeta on Milkers?
Zeta was the intern on Milkers for a bit.
Yeah.
And before that, I don't know if she was on Queens or something. I don't know her entire lore. But you know, as a I don't know if I make that joke, but essentially the joke has like she's like a lima bean and I'm like a different type of Mexican bean. Anyways,
there's too many beans in this community. I think we need to.
I like the beans.
Off the island.
I'm a bean fan. Wait, Beans, you're watching? I think Beans, are you Mexican or are you like another Hispanic culture?
How many are there?
Because I don't know.
They're all the same to me.
I mean, you can be like Mexican, Salvadorian, Guatemalan, Honduran, Colombian.
We don't get those here. I think I've met one Mexican in my life, and
Dominican. Okay.
He had to take the weirdest route to Australia. Right? He couldn't even stop in an American airport as a transfer because he's Mexican. So he had to, instead of flying from like Mexico City LA, Sydney, like you normally would. He had to go like Mexico City, London, Singapore, like come around the fucking long way around. I was like, you really wanted to
Yeah.
be here, huh? And I was like, no, go home.
Yeah. There's so many like Hispanic cultures in the U.S. because of like proximity, right? And they're all fairly unique, but they have like their own similarities here and there. They have different words. Did you know that?
Different
Like
languages,
the
you
Spanish.
mean?
Well, no, different words. It's still Spanish, right? But like they have words in their culture that just don't exist in like my right? Like Beans, I don't know if you're still here. Like what is the word you use for straw in your type of Dominican Spanish? Because like in Mexico we say popote, right? Popote means straw, but really popote is like
Welcome
an
to
Aztec
Lolcow
word.
Aussie, where we learn about Hispanics.
Yeah. Next, we're going to learn about why Australians commit higher.
I mean, I could have
violent
given you a
crimes.
lecture on why the Australian Capital Territory is exactly where it is, because there's lore behind that, but I didn't because I knew everyone would find that boring. But I'm very autistic when it comes to fucking that kind of shit.
Yeah. So Bean says calimete, right? Is it I? Yeah, calimete. Yeah. It's just if you would have said that to me, and I did not know what a Dominican says is a straw, I have no fucking idea what the fucking I don't want to call Beans a bitch. Like if some lady came up to me and was like, "Oh, can I have a calimete?" I'd be like, "Bitch, what the fuck are you talking about, dude? Like a alcoholic drink, a clamato or something, like a tomato juice." Anyways, Hispanics are different. Hugh just the same with French, like France French and Canadian French. It's very different. Yeah, it's like I like it. I like that there's like little insider jokes
Why are
or
we
insider
posing
like.
the same?
Well, this is what I do all the time.
Me
Also, I
too.
can flex my biceps this way.
I can flex
Can you
my
flex?
Pikachu's and my Bulbasaurs.
My
I'm never wearing this
Bulbasaurs.
again on stream. I've been sweating my balls off this whole time. It's too hot.
What's your go-to Gen 1 starter?
Charmander. Or
Really?
Pikachu, because he's technically a starter.
Yeah. My first Pokemon game was Pokemon Yellow. I was a big
Really?
fan. Big fan of Pokemon Yellow. Yeah.
Oh, your parents
that
must
like a
have
really?
loved you, because you must have got it like 5 years after it came out.
I got Pokemon Yellow, yeah, like 5 years after I got out, but it was like a gift from like a relative. My parents
Hmm.
hated me. Well, my mom, she dipped out like when I was young. My dad hated me. That's a whole another story. But yeah, Pokemon Yellow was the shit.
K-Bear's mama says, get ready for Roxy to appear on Madhouse next to flirt or complain. Now, guys in chat, put a 1 in the chat if you think Roxy was put up to it because when she flirted with me earlier on stream. Put a 1 in the chat if you think she was put up to it, or put a 2 in the chat if you think that it was genuine. 2 Unhinged says Shockmouse should be on Madhouse. What? Oh, everyone's putting 1s. Why? You guys don't think I'm hot? Because I felt that. That felt genuine to me, and I was like, oh, that's plausible. I do attract the older women.
If Eva didn't exist, what's the likelihood of you taking Roxy back home?
Depends how long the drought's been. Like it's possible. There's just conditions that need to, like, it's not impossible. I'm gonna say that it wouldn't be impossible.
6 months.
Nah, less. I'm gonna be real. A month.
Earlier today.
I'll never lie to the audience. I will never lie to you, audience. I will never lie. Becky would take a day.
We're almost getting out. Neil with 3 Australian Duckaredoos says if a woman flirted with you, it's a bet.
Oh,
That's funny.
what kind of bet did Eva lose then? She must have fucked up bad.
Thank you, Ocean Beach Girl, for the W's in chat. We appreciate it.
Thank you, everyone. And also, thank you. I'm just going to put this on screen for a second. Thank you to our P-Pigs, Vladimir Pigeon, Necro, James of Urban C, Augustine, Beige, Doodles, BB Phil, Megan Scenes, and our crowns, Mono, Huge Ass, and Hemi Zach. Thank y'all. Thank y'all. Did you like that transition? I made that. It took me just a few minutes. See, I'm saying that because I want everyone to know I do contribute to the show. I'm not
It does
lazy.
work.
I do things. I've been very attentive, and I've been doing my best to catch up with the lore. It's just that there's so much when you're creating. Let's say they stream 20 hours a day, 5 days a week. That's over 100 hours a week of content. Very hard to catch up on when there's literally 24 hours in a day.
Yeah.
I'm doing my best.
Trippy Savage, one of my longtime favorite chatters, big fan of Trippy Savage, says Roxy is ops. I don't know how much I can trust Roxy anymore, right? And that's exactly like what she got in trouble for, right? Was like, creating this doubt.
I'm just gonna take it that she was genuine. I think she actually found me hot, and that if she was put up to it, it's just a coinky dink. I think she actually thinks that. Fuck you. I can think what I want. It's gone just over the hour now, so we're gonna get ready to send you to Madhouse. Thank you, Tech Protect.
Hell yeah, everybody!
Has this been a W stream? One in the chat if it's W stream. W's in the chat, please. Please, I don't want to get fired. I need this. I love this. I hate it, but I love it. It's like literally like an abusive relationship. You know, when the sex is the ones I'm talking about, where the sex is just fucking fire, but it's like we really shouldn't be together. Thank you, everybody.
I'm happy for you.
All right. Thank you, Tech Protect. Any final words?
Thank you, chat. We'll see you tomorrow. And on Friday, we're going to put our fucking elbows up, fool. And we're going to lean side to side.
Lean side to side? Am I allowed to do the Mexican accent? Oh, he's gone. He's gone. Good night. Oh, for fuck's sake. Why? Why, OBS? Why you got to do me dirty like that? Fuck you. Tech Protect is gone. And thank you very much for watching. Oh, he's back, but he's muted. Fuck you, Tech Protect. They can't hear you. And the show, and I'm gonna steal Billy's bit right now. And the show goes off. Good night, everybody. I love that bit by Billy.